What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's goody, my peopleizations? Smash the like button, man. Let's work. I see they dragging their feet on sending out notifications, huh? All good. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. And let's work some more. What's goody, my peopleizations? We're going to have a special guest on today. Malik King Scott, head trainer of Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Discuss some boxing. Discuss what they have going on ahead of next Saturday's. Next Saturday is the Trilogy match. Next Saturday is the Trilogy match already. Okay? October 9th. All right? So, can't wait. Bobo, David Aldea Jr., Corey Lee Boxing. My brother Corey Lee Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boxing. CB, Philip D. Redden Jr., Manuel Flores, Mark Fralin, D. Towers, Corey Lee, drop the link. Jeremy 2684, Sin Strong TV, Veli Chino, Jeremy Maddox, Black Frank Colin, Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, Eric O, Supreme Tags, Rodney Beard, Alan Thomas, Kaz, Jordan Richard, Talib Cunningham, Sergeant Slaughter, Joe Horter, Redback, G-Bag, Better Gang, what's going on? Julius Thomas, what's going on? Terry Smoot Jr., my brother. Nap King Cole Jr., Antonio Wright, Rodney Beard, The Keji, Manuel Flores, Eric O, Brian Obley Barfield, Deion Smith. What's going on, my peoples? Yeah, they're not sending out notifications. No. Jay Miller, what's going on, great brother? Chris Craig, what's going on? Charles Bell, what's going on? Joe Smo, what's going on? Smash that like button, people. Let's get the likes all the way up. EPL Banter, what's going on? Yeah, I believe he's going to bring it home as well, man. Kenny Dwayne, what's going on? I believe he's going to bring it home as well. You know, I think it's going to be an epic night, a historic night of boxing. Jelani Everin, what's going on? I believe my brother CB Sports CV, Carl Burrell in the building. Grandpa and Chunky, what's going on? Salute to New Zealand. I believe it's going to be an epic night of boxing. I think that Deontay Wilder, is going to be victorious. I think that he's going to rise to 92. What's going on? He's going to become a two-time heavyweight world champion. Okay. History will be made. Carl Golded, what's going on? Almighty Maxes, what's going on? And I believe it's going to be a great fight. DJ BNM, what's going on? Carl Golded, what's going on? Hadi, what's going on? Bobo, my brother, what's going on? So I think it's going to be, a great fight on top of it. AJ64, what's going on? So I think overall, 7 trillion. DeAndre Lanhart, what's going on? I think it's going to be an epic night of boxing all the way around. Juan P, what's going on? Kick Science Socially, what's going on? Right? Overall, I think it's going to be a great night of boxing. Simon Carr, what's going on? Salute to the UK, man. But I think Deontay Wilder's going to pull it off. Right? Kaz, what's going on? I think that his newfound hunger. LaJessica Burton, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? So I think that Kareem Holiday, what's going on? Harold Dixon, what's going on? So I think that, Demetrius Bright, Jay Strachan, what's going on? Appreciate you. He said you speak the truth. I appreciate you, great brother. So, I think that, his newfound hunger, his newfound interest and the fact that, he's happy to be learning something new. Teach, what's going on? Especially when you're already motivated and you're happy to be learning something new on top of it. I think that that's a situation that's not going to be denied. That's what I think that is. I think that's a recipe for non-denial. What I mean by that is this. I don't think he's going to be denied. Plain and simple. I don't think that William Sinstrom, Mr. Brad, what's going on? Joseph Nicholas, what's going on? I don't think that you know, his hunger, along with his determination, along with his hunger, along with his determination, along with his skill set, along with his power. Peter Frescobar, what's going on? T Bonafide, what's going on? Right? He already has the power, right? Now Lil said it, what's going on? Now you add in, you know, paying attention to detail, like you said, you know, and like Malik Scott always say, I'm not teaching them something new. I'm just pulling out what is already there. Boxing Truth Serum, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not teaching you anything new. I'm just gonna I'm just drawing out what's already in there for you. Oak Park Boxing, what's going on? For you to put it on display. Saquon Jones, what's going on? Saquon Jones, what's going on? Donald Favors, what's going on? Right? And this is a fight where a lot of people, I believe, are going to be shocked. And the reason that they're going to be shocked is because too many people listen to narratives. What I mean by that is this. Too many people have listened to you be told that he can't box for so long. PGH Big Dog, Nasty Dealer, what's going on? Right? Eric Holt, what's going on? You've been told he can't box for so long that when you see him box, you're going to be surprised. When his train lose, complain. Weedy, what's going on? Mailman Mike, my brother in Super Chat, I got 5 on it. Lunas, salute. Blue, salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you in the Super Chat. Right? So I think that this is a situation where you know, a lot of people are going to be surprised and they're going to be like, man. And here's another thing. They're going to tell you he was taught all of this right now. And I'm glad Dominic Sebron, what's going on? And I'm glad to a degree because that means that that just means that Malik Scott is going to get his just dues, right? But on the flip side of that, the Naj Vanderpool Bryan, what's going on? But on the flip side of that, they're gonna be acting like this was null and void his whole time. No, he just didn't need to do it. He didn't need to do it. What I mean by that is this, right? Is that Geb Tashella, what's going on? Nat King Cole Jr., brother in the Super Chat, much love to you, great brother. Chris Evans, what's going on? So my thing is this, Dennis Norwood, what's going on? People will say, hey, man, Tom Brady can't throw the deep ball because he don't need to throw the deep ball. Dennis Norwood, TP Corleone's Funk Zone, what's going on? Edward Morrison, what's going on? So because Tom Brady will dink and dunk and win Super Bowls that way, they'll tell you he can't throw the deep ball no more. But then you see him go to Tampa Bay and he's throwing the deep ball, and then miraculously it's like, hey, man, Tom Brady is rejuvenated. Victor Arenas, what's going on? Salute to UK. Alfred Yashirawa, what's going on? No, he's not rejuvenated. He just didn't need to get the wings. FKB 1982, what's going on? Weedy, what's going on? Arthur Hawkins, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? It's not that he can't. It's just that he didn't need to. He was knocking everybody out, right? Where was the need to, right? Because they'll tell you, well, he was out by Luis Ortiz was outboxing him, and then he got lucky. No, he didn't get lucky. He set that punch up. He didn't get lucky with the right hand. He knocked on the door. Ray Truth. What's going on? Jim Helton. What's going on? He didn't get lucky with the right hand he landed on Luis Ortiz. He set it up. Tani Marie, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Hummus Tattoo. What's going on? Hey, he said, listen to this. Fury smashed both Scott and Wilder. Nothing different is going to happen. Okay, when did you see that, Hummus Tattoo? Watch this now. When did you see it? Did you see Tyson Fury smashed Malik Scott? Larry Eben Smith, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, salute, Blue. I agree 1,000%. Right? So, Hummer's Tattoo, did you see Malik Scott and Tyson Fury? Did you see that? Did you witness that? Simon Carr, what's going on? Yes or no? Hummer's Tattoo, did you witness Malik Scott and Tyson Fury? Were you there? Shaquem Rash Lahab. What's going on, great brother? He said it on press conference. Who said it? Watch this now. Who said it? Then we go regurgitating stuff that you heard. Who said it? Jamie Tyler, MPWTF. What's going on? Who said it? Keith Dallas. What's going on? Sammy Thomas. What's going on? No, Malik said that he hurt his eardrum. That don't mean he dominated him in sparring. You jump into conclusions. Marcus Priest, what's going on? So because we've been told that Errol Spence gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye in sparring, that means he dominated the sparring? Yes or no? Does that mean that he completely dominated Floyd Mayweather in sparring? Jay the Pusher 4, what's going on? Is that what that means? My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. Tay, drop the link in the chat, great brother, so they can subscribe to your channel. So because you heard that Errol Spence got the best, Phil J 508, Jaime Palmer 976, Real Talk 90, what's going on? Real Talk 90, where you been at? DP Rocker, my brother, what's going on? So because you heard that, does that mean he dominated it? Yes or no? Boxer Dad, what's going on? City Strong, what's going on? Yeah, Manny Pacquiao retired. And so what about Tyson Fury getting dominated in his sparring sessions? Adrian Pittman, my brother, what's going on? Ethan Fresh 73, what's going on? Number 3, what's going on? Shine the Light, what's going on? So when you hear Tyson Fury getting dominated in his sparring session, how come you're not quick to come in and tell us how Tyson Fury got dominated in his sparring session? You see how that works? Don't time out nobody, don't block nobody, don't do none of that. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. We should have 400 likes. D Dubs, what's going on? Isaiah Felix, Moshin Bays, what's going on? Rocco 3, Timmy Chips Jr., what's going on? No, you didn't miss anything yet. He's gonna come on in a little while. Right? So because you heard about it, how come you didn't repeat that? Why haven't you repeated that? Jason Livingston, what's going on? Christopher Schaefer, what's going on? Yeah, what Malik said, yeah, you injured my ear in sparring. Nobody said that. He didn't say, yeah, you dominated me in sparring. That's not what was said. So where'd you get that from? Dion Caleb, what's going on? Terrence Barbie, what's going on? So where'd you get that from? Malik Rain, what's going on? Money in the Ghetto, what's going on? William Smith, what's going on? Eddie Claudio, what's going on? Boat TV, what's going on? Leo said every time they hear don't block, they get yeah. Do you think Wilder will be a better boxer this time? Yeah, I do. I just said that. Big Tony, what's going on? Jim Nam, what's going on? Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? Thomas Moreland, what's going on? Manolo Vasquez, Randy Hernandez, what's going on? Eric Dixon, what's going on? Who that call? What's going on? Jose Escobar, what's going on? Brandon Hill Sr., what's going on? Cliff Cornell, what's going on? Cassandra Mason, Peace Plus Queen, how you doing today? So you know how many times people get dominated in sparring? Okay, let me ask you a question. We heard all the Paul Spadafara put it on Floyd Mayweather every time they sparred. Zane, what's going on? Paul Spadafara put it on Floyd Mayweather every time they sparred. What does it mean? Boss Fred 357, what's going on? Paul Spadafara dominated Floyd Mayweather in sparring. All the time we heard it. Multiple times. CJ Robinson, what's going on? Eric Dixon, what's going on? Does that mean Paul Spadafara is a better fighter than Floyd Mayweather? Anthony Robinson, what's going on? Kid Cash 17, what's going on? FKB 1982, brother in Super Chat. Evan Fury said he only injured his eardrum. These Fury fans are delusional. Right. It's still going to be a better fight than AJ Usyk. AJ Usyk was a very good fight. Eric 415, Dwayne Jones, what's going on? Gerald Lunchfield, what's going on? Monkey Paws Williams, what's going on? Rel Dance. Smoot SPM, what's going on? Justin Davis, what's going on? Azatani Simon, what's going on? Ray Sean Carl, what's going on? Yonanton Jaffe, what's going on? Deontay is going to smash Tyson on the floor. That's me, what's going on? Groundhog Sports Nation, what's going on? So we got to sometimes stop, Mr. Courts. What's going on? Stop listening to these narratives, man. I mean, I know when it fits you, Patrick Starr, what's going on? Onion 77, what's going on? I know Tyson Fury may be your favorite fighter. Soul Brother #1, what's going on? Put up your dukes, what's going on? Tyson Fury may be your favorite fighter. Wilder may be your favorite. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. But sometimes stop listening to the narratives, man. There's a lot of things that get misconstrued, and you also have to take into account that you hear a guy get dominated. Ian O'Connor, what's going on? Mr. Carter, what's going on? Oka Seen Nilmaz. Regards from the Netherlands. Salute to the Netherlands. Curtis Bridges, what's going on? Big George 850. Carlos Sanchez. DJ Chris Cruz, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LaMarcus Robinson, what's going on? Journey 21485. What's going on? Salute to my brother DJ Chris Cruz in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Michael Kirkland, GT Entertainment. What's going on? Jay the Pusher. What's going on? So, Jew Blue, what's going on? I'm interested. One of the biggest things I'm interested in asking Malik Scott is he knows, he's familiar with Oleksandr Usyk, Outchains, what's going on? And his thoughts on that fight, Usyk and Joshua. I'm very, very curious his thoughts. Eric Howell, what's going on? Chris Garcia, what's going on? Because he's such a historian in the sport, he knows Usyk. I'm curious to see L. Harper Reptiles. What's going on? I'm curious to see, his thoughts on that. And like I said, you can't be so quick to just immediately, he dominated. He hurt his ear. That means he dominated him. Caleb Plant, what's going on? Steve Tiz, what's going on? He hurt his ear. He dominated him. Manuel Flores, what's going on? He's coming, brother. Be patient. Relax. GP Lifetime Videos, what's going on? EB, what's going on? While you waiting, y'all can smash the like button and let's get the likes all the way up because we got 620 people. We should have 620 likes. Moshin Beige, my brother in the super chat. It's been a while, brother. Not Saturday in for time as I'm normally asleep when you're live. You're right. Forget the narratives. We all got our own 2 eyes. Facts. Chilltown Majors, what's going on? G Smooth Entertainment. G Smooth Movement. Raina Neon Patals, Dre Daniels, Corey Grant. What's going on? Yeah, that's my thing, Moshin Beige, man. Tanya Scott, peace of bless, Queen. How you doing today? We so quick to just, oh man, this guy. This guy, he injured his ear means he dominated. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It just means that he injured his ear. How you know he wasn't getting dominated the whole time and got a lucky punch in and injured his ear? EB, he didn't come on yet. We just started. LV Slugger, what's going on? Kwame Chikuyu, what's going on? We just started. Smash the like button, though. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes all the way up. Art Espinoza, what's going on? Just Boston, brother in super chat. Salute, Blue. No live stream without me. Salute to you, great brother. Get the likes up. 650 people. And we got 378 likes. Rasheed Roth, my brother, what's going on? Jesus Valdez Carranza Workouts, what's going on? Carl Brown, my brother, what's going on? Foxy Brown, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Quatario Sherrod, what's going on? Jonathan 97, my brother. Ubar Fly, what's going on? LV Slugger, my brother. Marco A. Zapata, Red Lobo, Full Blooded Christian, Bear, Lil Mix, Enoch Boval, Judah Fumpkin Yasharala. What's going on, my peoples? Smash that like button, man. DJ Eddie King. What's going on, great brother? Outchange, what's going on? My brother FKB 1982 in the super chat once again. I noticed since arbitration ended in Wilder's favor, Fury has been very honest about things. You noticed that? Oh, for sure. I did a show about that last week. Harlem Mike, what's going on? I did a show about that last week. He tells us the truth. Terrence A, what's going on, brother in the super chat? He said, salute, bro. Salute to you, great brother. Lamont Blake, Haiti, Heidi, what's going on? Harlem Mike, Ruse O, what's going on? Robert English, Josh Hall, Pure Muscle, what's going on? Chua Coronado, my brother. Gregory Campbell. Ruben Gonzalez. What's going on, people? Smash the like button, man. Right move. What's going on? Smash the like button, man. I'm not sending them the link until we get them likes all the way up. Because I'm not going. Steve Jones, what's going on? Jim Nan, what's going on? Justin Davis. Azart Winters, what's going on? David Castro, what's going on? Underground Salem, show your boxing IQ, what's going on? One Sire, what's going on? Jafari Caesar, Damian Hennix, what's going on? Mikkel Smickle, Next Level Fire, what's going on? Because I'm not going to be cutting him off and telling him to smash the like button. Next Level Fire, what's going on? So get the likes all the way up. We should have 700 likes right now. Stingy Loco, what's going on? Get the likes to 700. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Sosa World Peace, what's going on? Get them up. Bam Stupid Sports, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Charles Bradford, what's going on? Let's get the likes all the way up, man. I'm all the way up. Kenneth Pinkney, what's going on? So, yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting fight, man. I think it's going to be Freeze TV. What's going on? I think it's going to be Alvin Duplantier. What's going on? William Quick, what's going on? Josh Hall, my brother, what's going on? I think Tony J, what's going on? I think that it's going to be an epic night of boxing. I think it's going to be historic. And I think Deontay Wilder is going to be successful. Chris Ray, my brother, what's going on? I think that Keith Johnson, what's going on? I think that Deontay Wilder and Tristan, what's going on? Coke Boy, what's going on? I think that Deontay Wilder is going to present something Tyson Fury and his team are not ready for. DeCarlo Lopez, what's going on? Because Sean Lehman, what's going on? One thing about the Crunk style of training and the Crunk gym is that their mindset seems to be one track. Go forward. Emmanuel Stewart, the late, great, legendary, iconic trainer, Hall of Fame trainer, one of the greatest trainers in the history of sport of boxing, he always said, don't leave it into the judge's hands. Take it out the judge's hands, right? Don't leave it to the judge's hands for them to, to not give you a fair shake. Eric Pryor, what's going on? No, you didn't miss him. Maya Karis Ray, what's going on? I just started. We just started. Shamalai, what's going on? LV Slugger, my brother in the super chat. All questions will be answered October 9th. Hashtag 2-time. Jack T, what's going on? Chuck, what's going on? And so I think that, I don't think that they're going to have many adjustments. It's come forward. Frank T, what's going on? I think that they felt, and I think that there's his dad, Trey Dub 234, what's going on? Rico Breland, what's going on? General Sircon, what's going on? Chris Taylor, what's going on? His dad, right? Nikki Apinal, what's going on? His dad understands. His father said, you're not going to get Deontay Wilder twice with the same style. You got to make adjustments. Japo B, what's going on? The Wonderful Life of Bob J, my brother in super chat, dropping that 13 on your boy Blue, half a dub plus 3. He dropped a half a dub plus 3 in the super chat. The king shall rise from the ashes like the phoenix, for ye is ordained by God. Hashtag bomb squad. Yes, sir. I agree with you. Jalen Thomas, what's going on? So I think that we got almost 800 people. We should have almost 800 likes. Smash the like button. Support the channel. Support the ground. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Let's get it all the way up. Mage Francos, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Let's get the likes all the way up. Jason Smith, what's going on? Right? So I think that, Rob Mazur, Paul Ruffin, what's going on? Marvin Pritchard, what's going on? I think Evan White, what's going on? Tony Forrester, what's going on? I think that Tyson Fury may have been overlooking Deontay Wilder. Bishop Bull, Darnell Schaefer, final round. What's going on? Jalen Thomas, what's going on? I believe he is. I don't believe Faha 89. What's going on? I don't believe he's Monty Norman. What's going on? Tyson Scott, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? Ahmad Jackson, what's going on? I don't know if I greeted you or not yet. I don't believe that Tyson Fury thinks that it's going to be a tough fight. I believe Tyson Fury when he says, you know something? I believe him when he says, you know something? I could train on 3 days and beat Deontay Wilder. He's been in there how many rounds now? 7 plus 9, 19 rounds they fought. He's been in the ring with 19 rounds. Tyson Fury believes that he felt all of Deontay Wilder's power. Now, he's not he'll never dismiss Deontay Wilder's power. Taylor Worrell, what's going on? RB, what's going on? He'll never dismiss Seek Wisdom, what's going on? Alexander Wright, what's going on? He'll never dismiss Deontay Wilder's power, right? That's one thing he'll never do. But I believe to a degree, he believes to himself, I felt it. Done deal, what's going on? I felt it. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it is. Rule the world, what's going on? Now, he understands that he blinks and he could be on the canvas. He understands that. As he stated, Michael Eskren, what's going on? Pablo Gates, what's going on? As he stated, Robert Gonzalez, what's going on? As he stated, I blinked and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm back on the canvas. Saeed Go, what's going on? Jack T, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said, my concern is Wilder isn't fighting Fury. The boxing machine is behind Fury, including the WBC. Also hope Malik keeps his card close to his chest. He don't need to tell their strategy. Malik is a historian in sport of boxing. You know what he said that was very interesting, Jack T? And this is boxing, right? Donnie Beal, what's going on? We know at the end of the day, Wilder wants to land the right hand, and you don't get paid for overtime. Joseph Guzman, final round, what's going on? Right? We know he don't get paid for overtime. Sarah 47M, what's going on? But like Malik said, you knew what Floyd Mayweather was going to do for 50 fights. You couldn't stop it. Right? You knew what Andre Ward was going to do for 32 fights, and nobody could stop it. Essentially, you knew Champion Empire was going on. What Deontay Wilder was bringing to the table, and this is not Malik, this is me saying, I believe they had an unfair advantage. Because they understood Tony Montgomery, what's going on? Tracy Moore, Pierre Ali, what's going on? What he was bringing to the table. Charles Elbury, what's going on? Tyson Fury even knew he was bringing to the table the first time. He still ended up on the deck twice. He said he almost ended up knocked out in the second fight in the second round. Right? So you know what he's bringing to the table. Right? It's all in your delivery. You can tell a man in boxing, I'm going to do this, this, and this. That don't mean you watch Floyd Mayweather be defensive. That don't mean you can prepare for it. True News exposing the blues. What's going on? Leo Vince Smoke, multimedia artist, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Bless up, King. Salute to you, great brother. Christian Aguilar, what's going on? Appreciate you, my brother Leo Vince Smoke. Ben K, what's going on? So you knew what they were bringing to the table. Dre Daniels, what's going on? Show your boxing IQ, what's going on? Sorry about that. Show your boxing IQ. And please, Young Moses Entertainment, what's going on? Just please drop $1 in the Super Chat. I got 7 people telling me they trying to donate and can't donate to the Super Chat. I don't know if it just lets certain people donate. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It's not me. People think that I'm stopping them from commenting. People think that I'm stopping them from donating. I wouldn't stop you from donating or commenting. Why? Lily Max in the Super Chat. Peace and blessings to you, Queen, in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. She said, Deontay Wilder, new music. I want it back. Yeah. Oh, I believe he's going to get it back, too. I truly believe that, Lily Max. I truly believe that, Queen. D-Trek Morgan, brother in the Super Chat. Tyson Fury just taught just a tough matchup for Wilder. I think he got no chance, especially if Fury pumping that jab out. Oh, we're going to find out. DeCarlo Lopez, what's going on? We play to win the game. Bear, Ben K, what's going on? We're going to find out, aren't we? D-Ray of a phone, what's going on? LBJ25, Norrin Menzies, what's going on? You play to win the game. We're going to find out. I'm not sending a link until we get them likes up. We got almost 1,100 people here. Steve Lamontes Hawkins, my brother in the Super Chat. It's not blue blood. Salute to you, great brother. We got almost 1,100 people here. We need to have that many likes because as he's talking, I'm not trying to interrupt him. Hey, smash the like button. I'm not doing that all night. We ain't going to do that all night. So get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet as you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. New Harbor, Salam, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up, man. We're not going to do that all night. Oh, man, smash the like button. Smash it. I'm not going to do that all night. Don Vaughn, what's going on? Get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring the doorbell before you walk in the house. Let's get it up. As you can see, they're pushing some people off the stream, and they're pushing people not letting this person super chat. Not smash the like button. Tori Wells, what's going on? Let's work. Let's work. Kizzy Hayes, what's going on? AB, what's going on? BG13, what's going on? Mr. Tiger 401, what's going on? Yanantin Jaffe, Mr. Punch Out, what's going on? A Wavy 09, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, highest knockout ratio in the history of sport of boxing. Right? Highest knockout ratio in the history of sport of boxing. They tell you he can't box. He won the Olympic bronze medalist. They tell you he can't box. Standing goal, what's going on? They'll tell you the class was weak. Well, he won blueprint frequency. What's going on? Standing goal, what's going on? Well, he won the Olympic gold because the class was weak. Do you see the guy came? What's going on? Sherman Callahan, what's going on? There's always a reason why he's successful. Well, he only knocked out all these opponents because he never fought nobody. Nobody he fought was good. Emmanuel H., my brother, what's going on? He didn't fight no good fighters. That's why he knocked out all of his opponents. Well, how come he knocked Tyson Fury down twice? OMG Beats, what's going on? Chris McClain, what's going on? Mike B, champion, what's going on? My brother Emmanuel H. in the building. How come he knocked down Tyson Fury twice? How come he knocked down? How come he knocked Tyson Fury down twice? Don't he qualify as a good fighter? And arguably could have knocked him out. Right? But he didn't knock him out, right? Because JB, what's going on? We had the referee say he wanted to give Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt. Sizwe Memenza, what's going on? But he can't box though. But he won an Olympic bronze medal. He can't box, but he stopped Chris Arreola with a jab. Something that Andy Ruiz and Adam Kanaki couldn't do. Kieran Wiggins, Green Man, what's going on? Eugene Aaron III, what's going on? Diedrich Kemp, what's going on? Right? The real prospect, what's going on? So let's just think about that. Come on, so we got to stop listening. Isabella Magazine, what's going on? Peace, blessings to you, Queen. We got my brother William Old School Audette in the building. J Money 226, Anwar Willis, what's going on? King Skull 415, what's going on? Alfred Yashirala, what's going on? Well, we got to stop listening to these narratives, man, because they'll have you repeating. Tani Marie, I didn't even see it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even see it. So they'll have you believing something without you doing your research, and then you go rebuttal and regurgitate what they told you, and then you come across somebody like me, and then you like, oh man, something ain't adding up, right? Thomas Watson, what's going on? Tony B, Mike Smith, what's going on? Right, things ain't adding up. Big L's A Dub, what's going on? Jesus Valdez Carranza, my brother in the super chat. Salute, Wilder knocked Tyson twice without cheating. This is a fact. That's a fact. Right? You know, it's just like people came in here. Oh, he dominated Malik Scott. When? Did you see it? Shorty Banks, what's going on? 513 Road Natty, what's going on? Did you see it? Black Kings 215, what's going on? 3D model assets, what's going on? Hey, Wavy, my brother in Super Chat, support the grind, smash the like button, salute to you, great brother, appreciate you. Sebastian Coolers, what's going on? Curtis Sewell, brother in Super Chat, what's up, Blue? Keep up the hard work, no doubt, appreciate you. My brother Mike on Sports in the building, go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. Mike, drop the link. Kenneth Howard, what's going on? How many likes we got so I can send him this link, man? And Gigabob, what's going on? Mike Smith, what's going on? How many likes we got? Tsunami 700, what's going on? Get the likes up. My brother Money Brown TV in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Money Brown TV. Money, drop the link. Array the Scholar, what's going on? Black Chiba, what's going on? Shorty Banks, what's going on? Yep. I'm sending now. Jack T, brother, in super chat, dropping that halfer. Duh! On your boy Blue in the super chat. Fury boxing skills overstated. When he boxed, he ended up on the canvas. Contrary to the narrative, Wilder outboxed him several rounds. Much, much better than Klitschko. Fury had to use his size and cheat. I agree. I agree. He don't get credit. S550J, what's going on? Melvin Everett, what's going on? He don't get credit for his boxing skills at all because his power overshadows everything. Hoodism 3, what's going on? Ladarius Finley, what's going on? Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Mr. G, what's going on? Well, he'll be coming on in a few minutes. He'll be coming on in a few minutes. Talking to him right now. I need y'all to smash that like button, though. Because, again, I'm not trying to interrupt him. Via Ferreira, what's going on? Frankie C31, what's going on? I'm not trying to. King Mustafa, what's going on? PJ Best, what's going on? We're not going to do the interrupting game and smash the like button. Nope, get the likes all the way up to 1K. Hada Shabazz, what's going on? Roosevelt Ivy, what's going on? We send him the link. Smash that like button, people. Smash the like button. Let me see if the historian is going to come on too, because I know. Oh, I already had his G. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Chappelle Show 56. What's going on, great brother? Let me see if the historian is going to come on. I know the historian loves to build with Malik as well, so. Get the likes up. Dungeon Talk, what's going on? Via Ferrer, what's going on? Shorty Banks, what's going on? Jay Merchant, what's going on? Elijah Campbell, Finn Zone, what's going on? So he's gonna come on in a few minutes. Finn Zone, what's going on? So I need y'all to smash the like button. Let me see if the historian is coming on. I sent the historian the link. Get the likes all the way up. And he'll be coming on in a second. Proud Autism Father, what's going on? Rasheed Rock, D-Ray, what's going on? Christopher Velez, Karen Battle, what's going on? Corinne Battle, what's going on, great brother? I got you. I remember that time. J Son F, what's going on? I remember that time. Let me see if the historian, I know, what's today? Wednesday? He got dialysis today. I know the historian got dialysis. James Diamonds, my brother, what's going on? Jim Helton, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Here's a dub. Here's a dub. I fully expect to see a different and more rejuvenated Wilder. I saw recent pictures of Fury looking out of shape. What do you think? Does it make a difference or none at all? Well, the heavyweight division is different. So, you know, it's hard to tell. You know, hold on. It's hard to tell in the heavyweight division, right? Because Kyle Boggs, what's going on? Because it's the heavyweight. Its weight is limitless, right? There's no weight limit. So sometimes you can see Tyson Fury and he look like he in shape. And other times you can see Tyson Fury look like he completely out of shape. It's very hard to tell, you know, just looking at pictures because for one, St. Don, what's going on? Tyson Fury never looks in shape. Bossing, what's going on? Brian Johnson, what's going on? Axel Dahlstrom, what's going on? GSXR 2 Fast 498, what's going on? He never Slim Jim 314, Johnny Clock, what's going on? He never looks in shape. He always looks soft. He always look Mark J, what's going on? He never looks in shape. So it's hard to tell looking at Tyson Fury and saying, oh, Tyson Fury's in shape. Mark J, what's going on? Because you can't tell. Winter Sosa's GM, what's going on? King David, what's going on? I want to be free, brother in super chat. Always hit the like. Big ups from the borough, Pennsylvania. Salute to you. Salute to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in the building. Salute. Curtis Price, Justin Davis, what's going on? Relaxing Vibes, what's going on? Burger Planet, Henrique Zawa, the Spirit of Ogun, what's going on? So it's very, very difficult when you look at Tyson Fury to say, oh, Tyson Fury's in shape or he's not in shape. It's very difficult, right? You know, right? Big Block, what's going on? Lloyd Mitchell, what's going on? Sean Varghese, what's going on? Ragnarok 9, what's going on? So it's very difficult, right? To gauge what Tyson, Rika Rabbit 12, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Frankie Agnostis, what's going on? It's very Brian Petro, what's going on? Texas Bulldog Boston, my brother, what's going on? It's very hard to gauge, you know, Tyson Fury, like I said. The Jester, what's going on? So I don't know if he's in shape or he's not in shape. I do know this. I don't think he's prepared. I don't think he's focused. I don't think he's locked in. My brother William on School on Dead said, I sent the super chat. And how come I didn't get it? Oh, I got it right there. Why is it jumping like that? My brother William on School on Dead in the super chat. He said, Blue, we appreciate your work, bro. I appreciate you, great brother. You coming here supporting me through everything you going through in your everyday life. That speaks volumes to me, man. Just understand that. Swisher Steve, Mr. Turner, Raphael Flexman, what's going on? That speaks volumes to me. Salute to my brother William Old School on Dead, man. You come here and support me, brother, and you dealing with your everyday life issues yourself. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is why I can't sleep without giving y'all as much info as possible. Is you could every day support me and you going through your issues, you know, that's amazing to me, man. Cigar Boston, what's going on? It truly is. Jonathan Dixon, how do I donate? There's a little money symbol in the bottom right hand corner. It should be a little money symbol in the bottom right hand corner, and you click on that and you just follow the steps from there on. Professor X, what's going on? You just follow those steps from there on. Quincy Carter, my brother in Super Chat, he said, respect from Firesville, North Carolina. Blue, salute to you, great brother. Salute to NC. Boston Guru, Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? So you can never tell, you know, when it comes to heavyweights. You know what I mean? Man, the historian hasn't answered me in a couple of days. Heady reaction. What's going on? The historian hasn't answered me in a couple of days, man. That's not like him. Hasn't answered me in a couple of days. Hope he's all right, man. I don't want to call him and bother him, but I'm going to have to. Ready Reg 911. What's going on, great brother? King Key Pharrell. What's going on? FSU. What's going on? I'm going to have to call the historian if he don't answer me, man. The Legend 86. What's going on? Raise Unlimited. What's going on? You know what I mean? Richard Young, what's going on? Brandon Calhoun, what's going on? Anthony Rubio, Eric O, what's going on? So I'm just waiting for, I know he got some business he's taking care of, and he'll be heading in. So just talk to him. He'll be on his way. Rayshawn Call, Jace, Jabs Bent Gaming, my brother. Fish Grease Reese, what's going on? Oh, they're gonna be out in drones, Tani Marie. GSXR Too Fast 498, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. My son in the building. What's going on with your baby boy? I love you too. Oh, tell your girlfriend I said hi too, great brother. Appreciate you, baby boy. Vincent Baker, what's going on? Sticky Northside Entertainment. Tell her I said hi, baby boy. Blackwater Boxing, Vincent Baker. Big Country Howard, what's going on? Yeah, the historian hasn't answered me a couple days, man. Jim, what's going on? OG Kai, what's going on? Papa Bull Carl Diop, what's going on? Hope I said your name right. James Shepard, Roosevelt Ivory, what's going on? Lil Bounce Bright, Kevin Lyles, what's going on? What's going on, my peoples? Yeah, so you know, this is gonna be historic. Deontay Wilder will be a two-time heavyweight. I'm interested to see Hall of Fame Dame. What's going on, great brother? Hustler Home, my brother, Master Eden, DJ Eddie King. What's going on? I'm interested to see Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in the manner I am Trill Will. Go subscribe to my brother, I am Trill Will. Will, drop the link. I'm interested to see Tamari Laurie, Peace Plus, Queen, how you doing today? If they're going to give him the same accolades, or are they going to downplay Tyson Fury? Ram Buck, what's going on? You understand? Krishna Wainwright, what's going on? Are they going to say, man, Deontay Wilder? Because the way they hold Tyson Fury, right? You see, they tell you they never seen a heavyweight, just like they did with Vasyl Lomachenko. Side of Ruler, what's going on? Shaq Bellhor, what's going on? Just like they did with Vasyl Lomachenko, Chantel Hill, what's going on? When they told you with Vasyl Lomachenko, you never saw Lit for Life films and music. What's going on? You never saw anything like Vasyl Lomachenko in the history of sport of boxing. The Jester, what's going on? Right? That's what they was telling you. We never seen a heavyweight, 6'9", 270 pounds, moves like a ballerina, has quick hands, can box, can bang. Eli Zachary toast everything. Todd Nelson, what's going on? Troll Harder, what's going on? Right? Devin Willis, what's going on? We never seen anything like this. So when Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, are they going to tell you, Tyler Smith, what's going on, that Deontay Wilder is one of the greatest fighters that ever graced the heavyweight division? That's what I'm interested to see, the headlines. Donovan Ducille, brother in Super Chat, better to check than to be worried, Blue. Yeah, you're right, great brother. It's been playing on my mind for a couple of days. I just, it's not uncommon for him to, but, he always, he hasn't even read the messages, man. I text him and he hasn't read none of them. King Stubbs, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Salute, Blue. Hit the like button. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. CJ, what's going on? Europe? Right? So my thing is, they tell you never seen Big Homie Coop. What's going on? Anthony Ortiz, what's going on? Yeah, check on him right. Anthony, yeah, I'm going to check on him. Let me call him, man. New media troll leader. What's going on? Let me call him, man. You right, bro. Let me call him real quick, man. Adrian Dones, what's going on? Smash the like button, man. Send me the voicemail. Santino's Boxing, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Santino's Boxing. Sean Varkey's, Princeton Duval. What's going on? JB, brother, super chat. He said, I appreciate the work, Blue Money. What fight you want? 22. I want undisputed for Deontay Wilder and in the heavyweight division. Peace be free. What's going on? I think that Alexander Usyk, Theo Guyton, what's going on? I think Alexander Usyk is going to beat Anthony Joshua in the rematch. But if he doesn't, either which way, Jamie Tyler said, give Malik time. Yeah, no, I'm waiting. Malik is, I know Malik is going to come in a second. Sleep one eye open. What's going on? Frankie AG Nostos, what's going on? It's not Malik I'm calling. I'm calling the historian, Kurt Anderson, man. D. Sherry, what's going on? Ed Rock, what's going on? So that's what I want to see. I want to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I want to see Kanal Williams. What's going on? Mr. G, what's going on? I want to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I want to see Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. I want to see Ligero Pasado Boxing. What's going on? I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez. I want to see them mix it up. At least see two of them fight each other. Daryl Hickenbottom. What's going on? I want to see two of them fight each other. I want us to get undisputed at welterweight and undisputed at heavyweight. Established 94. What's going on? I want to get and Joshua Sawyer. What's going on? J Money 226. What's going on? Sammy Barak. What's going on? That should not be dream matches. Those should not be dream matches. Roger Hill. What's going on? Do I see Bud, KO, and Showtime Sean Porter? No. There's a part of me that feel like it's possible, but then there's another part of me that feels like I don't see it happening. Champion Heart, my brother, what's going on? I don't see it happening. K going, what's going on? I don't see it happening, but then there's a part of me that see Mako Eddie, what's going on? Dwayne Curry, what's going on? That is a possibility. So it's Retros for Life 79 Boxing. What's going on? So a part of me, I don't see it, but then the other part of me sees that it may happen. It may happen, man. So I don't. I mean, it's hard to say Sean Porter's going to get knocked out. We ain't never seen him knocked out. Never seen him truly in a compromised position. Never seen him badly hurt, like he was on the verge of getting knocked out. Stephen Curry, what's going on? Michael Wright, what's going on? Aziki Young, what's going on? So it's tough for me to say Terrence Crawford is going to knock him out, but the rubber's going to meet the road, right? Either Terrence Crawford knockout streak is going to end, or Sean Porter going to be knocked out for the first time. Trevin Smith, what's going on? Eric Slayton, what's going on? You got to keep in mind, Terrence Crawford's on a 6-fight knockout streak. On top of Sean Porter, never been knocked out. Donovan Dussel, brother in Super Chat. Check with his peoples, bro. Important. Yeah, that's what yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, man. Man, now you're making me worried, man. Now you're making me worried. Dwayne Curry, brother in the Super Chat. Much love to you, great brother. Roderick Womack, what's going on? Ricky Wine 773, what's going on? Fly High 89, brother in Super Chat. Blue, where's the Charles at? Why is it so silent? for some reason, I'm seeing Bud clip Porter as he goes for a punch to stop him. I could see that too in between punches, right? In between punches. That's what I could see that too in between punches. Like, and Terrence Crawford hits hard, man. Oh, they go to historian calling me back. So yeah, that's the historian, man. He said he's gonna try to come on today. So hopefully he feels good. Fly High 8-9, my brother. Yeah, the Charlos, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. When they fought, Tony Montgomery, my brother in Super Chat, any word on the Charlo twins, Mel versus Castano rematch? No, Jamel Charlo gonna fight somebody else. Lecce Puma Skills, what's going on? Mark Phelan, what's going on? My brother L Dub Boxing, James Diamond, what's going on? Kevon, what's going on? My brother L Dub Boxing, Anthony Rubio, what's going on? He told me he already told me who it's gonna be an announcement for Jamel Charlo fight coming up soon. Let me see. My brother already told me. He gave me a L Dub. He already told me who he's gonna fight. I don't know what's going on with Jamal, but they definitely needs to be uh, far more active. Benjamin Peoples, what's going on? No, not yet. He gonna come on in a few minutes. He handling some business with the champ and with the team right now. So he'll be on in a few minutes. He already got the link. So B. Paulie, what's going on? Dimitri Armstrong, what's going on? We just waiting for him to jump on. But he's handling something real quick, then he'll be on. Boxing Guru, what's going on? But let's see, L Dub told me the dude name. See, like these fighters, man. Backroom. He's gonna be fighting backroom, man. Backroom Murtazalif. CSM HBJ dog. Where you been at, bro? Eastside Ron K. What's going on? Dude name is Backroom Murtazalif. Porto African. What's going on? NMB Memphis Beats, my brother. Donovan DeSille, appreciate you, great brother. He said, awesome. Yes, sir. Kick Science, High Science 7. What's going on? Yeah, this is who he fighting. Backroom Mert. Let's see. I'm not even familiar with the dude. I'm gonna be hold on. Mick Mock, what's going on? CB, what's going on? Dude is 19 wins, no loss, no draws, 14 wins by way of knockout, 28, 6 feet tall. That's who he's going to be fighting, Jamel Charlo. It's his mandatory, I believe. I believe it's mandatory. So that's who he's going to be fighting. Yo, Vu, brother in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Peace and blessings to you, King. Peace and blessings to you too, great brother. So I'm interested to see if they're going to actually give Deontay Wilder the credit, Kashif Dixon, what's going on, that he so deserves should he beat Tyson Fury. Because you're saying that Tyson Fury is an anomaly, right? And man, we've never seen a guy 6'9", 85-inch arm reach that can move back a ballerina, but has power at the same time. And okay, so Deontay Wilder beats him, then what? He should get even more praise because now he would have done something even better than Tyson Fury did, because he had a draw, he had a loss, and now he come back and wins. Rod, take your time. Malik will be here in a second. Eric Pryor, brother in the super chat. Every fight on AJ card, the counter was off on the TV. They did not stop it early. Also, Campbell Hatton lost. Yeah, I thought Campbell Hatton lost as well. Now, let me tell you. Let me tell you this, right? It didn't matter to me if the count was off or not. B-Man 910, what's going on, great brother? Onyx 100, what's going on? Because it was 5 seconds, right? Even if William Beecham, what's going on? God's calling, what's going on? Even if the 5 seconds was on, right? I don't think he would have stopped Anthony Joshua anyway, because he backed off. Okay, he wasn't pressing on the gas anyway, so I don't think he would have stopped Anthony Joshua. Elijah Yisrael, what's going on? Ty High Life, what's going on? I don't think he would have stopped Anthony Joshua anyway. I don't think that would have been the case. So, Serena Precious, what's going on? Right? I don't think that would have been the case anyway, any which way. So, with that said, I don't think it mattered anyway. Now, Dillian White's stance, what Dillian White was saying was that the referee was in position to stop it when he was laying on the ropes and not being active. Alexander Williams, what's going on? And so what Dillian White is saying that in normal circumstances, they would have stopped the fight. But because it's AJ, TJJ, what's going on? Soul Vision 77, what's going on? Because it's Anthony Joshua, they didn't want him to get TKO'd. Now, that 5 seconds that they had that, was miscounted, so on and so forth, I don't think it mattered anyway. Regardless, though, whether I think it mattered or not, 5 seconds is 5 seconds. Tracy Stewart, what's going on? Five seconds is 5 seconds. Regardless if you think he was going to get stopped or not. Me, Britain, what's going on? Corey D. Ron, what's going on? He said Ego has the video. I know, I saw it. I have it too. Barry 05, what's going on? Rachel McQuillan, peace of blessings to you, Queen. He said he was finna get stopped. I don't think so. Look at the replay. Look at the replay. Oleksandr Usyk backed off. Chuga, fantastic, brother in the super chat. He said, betting big on the champ. Time to rob Vegas. Salute to you, great brother. Bert Kyle, what's going on? Boston regular fan, JG, what's going on? Yeah, so my thing is this, right? Is that I don't think he was going to look at the video. He backed off. Usyk backed all the way off. He backed up. It was only 5 seconds. You see what I'm saying? So I understand 5 seconds is 5 seconds. Terrence Chavez, what's going on? One punch could have got through, and that could have been all she wrote anyway, right? Keon Carr, my brother. Frankie, what's going on? But I do, JM, what's going on? Alexander Williams, what's going on? I don't think, 5 seconds is 5 seconds still. So, I mean, it is what it is. Andrew Naya Hite, what's going on? Salute to Cape Town. Salute to Cape Town. Sometimes it be getting hot, man. God's calling. He said, you're going to be a rich man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. I'm already rich at heart. Hindu Steak, what's going on, great brother? Blackwater Boxing, my brother in Super Chat. Salute. We missed out on a real undisputed champ. Fans were robbed. Undefeated champions Wilder versus AJ for undisputed. I fear for Spence and Crawford. Yeah, I feel the same way. Look at Tay. He said, "Tell bro, hey Tay, hit him up and tell him. Say, man, hurry up, man. Tay, hit him up and tell him." He said, man, tell bro to hurry up. Hey Tay, hit him up and tell him. So, that's my thing as well. Brother's keeper, my brother's keeper. Raise Unlimited. Curdy's Bear. What's going on? My thing is this, right? Is that Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, that was a mega fight. Burt Cow, what's going on? And one hitter quitter, what's going on? Tyler Smith, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Donnell Dorsey, what's going on? My thing is this, right? Is that you got to look at it from this standpoint. Wilder beats Tyson Fury in this trilogy, right? Anthony Lumar, what's going on? K. Ross, what's going on, great brother? He beats Tyson Fury in this trilogy. Is there anybody after you saw Joshua get stopped and now you've seen him outbox? Who's gonna say, or Anthony Joshua got this? The great King Thomas Nolan, what's going on? Rayon Boykin, what's going on? Now people will say that because sophisticated country, what's going on? Because they have disdain for Deontay Wilder. So people will pull counterbox, what's going on? They will pick Anthony Joshua. But Deontay Wilder goes in there and knocks out Anthony Joshua. Is it a surprise? Is it a surprise? Is it exciting? Brad Savage, what's going on? Now, it's going to be exciting for us to see the both of them in the ring. But like this, when Felix 1800M, what's going on? When Manny Pacquiao was knocked out brutally by Juan Manuel Marquez, after that, the Floyd Mayweather fight lost its luster. It lost its luster. Mario Salazar, what's going on? 75% human, 25 beast. What's going on? Right? And the thing about it is this, right? Is that Tavion Paris, what's going on? When you saw Floyd Mayweather win, it was like, the only thing exciting about that, you was hoping that Pacquiao beat Floyd Mayweather. You seen Pacquiao lose every which way. You saw Pacquiao lose every which way. So is it a surprise to see him get outboxed by Floyd? No. That's why it wasn't exciting. And so now you done seen Anthony Joshua hit the deck 4 times and stop. And now you've seen him outbox. You've seen him hurt plenty of times against Dillian White, Alexander Povetkin. You saw him hurt against Vladimir Klitschko. We saw this movie before. You saw it before. So Wilder goes in there and knocks him out, it's expected. Ephraim Aguilar, what's going on? It's expected now. Now, it'll be exciting that we just see the two names in the ring. The fact that we can see Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder in the ring actually squaring off, that's exciting. Silver Bomb 24, what's going on? But Wilder wins the fight is I don't believe he's going to do anything for his career. Unless Anthony Joshua beats Alexander Usyk in dramatic fashion. Trade Dub 234, what's going on? Yeah, they said he retired. We'll see. Sammy Barat, what's going on? Unless now Anthony Joshua knocks out Alexander Usyk in dramatic fashion in the rematch, right? Okay, now you have something. But still, even then, Wilder knocks him out, and it's going to be like, we've seen that before. Not shocking. 513 Road Natty, brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue. You heard anything about what's going on with Rashidi Ellis? Nah. Wasn't he on Money Brown TV yesterday? I thought I could have sworn he was on Money Brown TV yesterday. But no, I don't know what's going on. His career is stagnated. I have no clue what's going on. Hardcore Boxing News, my brother, what's going on? Jim Helton, brother in Super Chat. I'm glad AJ doesn't have the belts anymore. I heard they were going to try to make him fight Dillian White. Usyk may be a blessing in disguise, especially if he can win the rematch. Yeah, Solomon Yusuf, what's going on? Oh, that was Ronald Ellis. Okay, that wasn't Rashidi Ellis. Ronald Ellis. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's going on with Rashidi Ellis, man. His career stagnated. Completely stagnated. Supreme Tax, what's going on? Completely stagnated. So now is Simple Soul, my brother, what's going on? G Code, what's going on? So is it still exciting? Yeah, to see the two names in the ring. Oka Miles, what's going on? Wilder versus Usyk will be better for boxing. Kevin Thurman, what's going on? I don't know. If Joshua beats, see, the thing is, Joshua beats Usyk in the rematch dramatically. Is he gonna fight Deontay Wilder? Then you got to go through all the politics again. Who's the A side? Who's this? Who's that? Who wants this? Joshua wants to fight to be in the UK and all of this. And Jack Dunn, what's going on? It just makes it, just drags it, man. It just drags it. You don't know if it's going to happen, man. So I would much rather see Usyk because I know we'll get the fight. Usyk already said yesterday, this is a fight he wants. Emmanuel Pettigrew, brother. Simple Soul, brother in Super Chat, dropping that quarter of $100 on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Much love to you, great brother. Hawaii Smalls, what's going on? So, I think that with Usyk, we don't get all the politics that comes along with it. Tunnel Vision, what's going on? We don't get all the politics that comes along with everything, man. That's the difference. Lawrence Williams, my brother, what's going on? So that's the difference, man. Well, Usyk already said yesterday he wants to fight the winner of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and he plans on beating Anthony Joshua even easier, more convincing fashion. If Alexander Usyk's stamina was on point, like he fatigued, if he didn't fatigue in that fight and get tired in that fight with all that movement, if he could keep up that movement like he did in the first 3 rounds for 12 rounds, pretty easy fight. Easy fight for him, man. He's just athletically more gifted than Anthony Joshua is. He just is. If he could keep up that pace and that movement without fatiguing, not even 12 rounds. Let's just say he keeps it up for 10 rounds. Jay Reed, what's going on? He keeps it up for 10 rounds. He wins easy. He wins easy. He wins pretty handily, pretty easy. It's not going to be a problem. But if he fatigues, he gives Joshua opportunities. Lawrence Williams' brother said, what's your cash app? My cash app is Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word, without the number 7. You'll see one with the number 7 and one without the number 7. It's the one without the number 7. Neil Conway, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, so my thing is this, right? If he can keep up that pace for 10 rounds, he beats Anthony Joshua easy. It's the fact that when he slows down and he's not using all that movement and the leg movement and he's stagnant and he's a stationary target for Anthony Joshua, that's when he's in trouble. Because Anthony Joshua is a very big puncher. Dirty World, what's going on? Simple Soul, my brother in the super chat, much love to you. I appreciate you once again, Simple Soul. Nehemiah Glover, what's going on? Blue was the extra high in the second fight. Who's shorts? Tyson Fury's? Yo, Vu, brother in super chat. Blue, do you think Usyk can realistically even handle Fury or Wilder? He seems to adjust well mid-fight, but I don't see them being as shy as AJ. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to reach Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury's he's 6'9" with an 85-inch arm. So he's even taller and more rangy than Anthony Joshua, and he had to work to get on the inside with Anthony Joshua. So imagine how hard he got to work to get on the inside of Tyson Fury. And when you're dealing with Deontay Wilder, who's more athletic and more rangy and taller than Anthony Joshua on top of it, but he's quicker with more power. Well, Ricky Rounds, what's going on? He can't take those right hands from Wilder. Those right hands that Joshua landed on him that he didn't see and he ate them, oh, he's not eating Deontay Wilder's. Oh, no. And if he fatigued, maybe he can last with them, you know, into the second half of the fight because of all the movement early. But if he fatigues in the second half like he did with Joshua, man, good night. Wilder's knocking him out. James Garrett, what's going on? Wilder's going to knock him out. And Tyson Fury is going to overwhelm him. Retro Rob TV, my brother, what's going on? Tyson Fury is going to make him even more tired because Tyson Fury is going to come forward. He's big. He's going to lay on him. He's going to pressure him. Like, remember he was doing the Otto Wallin. With Otto Wallin, he was laying on Otto Wallin. He was, you know, because Otto Wallin was having success with the left hand, right? Southpaw left hand. Otto Wallin was laying on him, pushing on him. I mean, he was laying on him. Demo 007, what's going on? Right? So you think about that, right? Mikey B champion, what's going on? Alexander Usyk, he just ghetto cooking show, what's going on? I think it's just too much, man. I think they're just too big, too much for him, man. K Going said, Blue, if AJ loses rematch, does he deserve the winner loser or Wilder? No. AJ loses, his career is over. Michael Brown, what's going on? Vlad Smith, what's going on? Demetrius Hall, what's going on? AJ loses to Usyk in his rematch, his career is over. So a lot of pressure on AJ and going into this immediate rematch. DG Beats Production, my brother, what's going on? Sean the Icon, my brother, what's going on? Devin Willis, what's going on? AJ loses the rematch. His career is essentially over. 3 losses, 2 back-to-back. John Bear Jr., what's going on? Because they built him up to be, this massive superstar. Eric Slayton, what's going on? Now, how do you sell him to the people? Openland LD, brother in Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. I'm excited for that ring walk, Blue. I'm beyond excited. Wilbert Wilson, Lawrence RBE, what's going on? I'm beyond excited, brother. Beyond. Coffee and inside. What's going on? I'm beyond excited, bro. Lee M, what's going on? I'm waiting for Malik now, great brother. We waiting for Malik right now. I know he had to tie up some loose ends. He was handling real quick. We waiting for him now, great brother. CB, what's going on? Waiting for him on now. Right now, we're waiting for him. I'm waiting just like y'all are. So, Anthony Jacobs, what's going on? So, my thing is this, right? Anthony Joshua, he's been built as Mario Salazar. What's going on? You know, not just a rough, rugged fighter. He's built as the cash cow. Oh, Anthony Joshua is the cash cow, man. Anthony Joshua's biggest aura is, you know, his superstardom, right? His superstardom. Anthony Joshua is a superstar. Antoine Reed, what's going on? Well, how you sell him to the fans? Christopher Hunt, what's going on? Craig Stilson, Destin T, what's going on? How do you sell him to the fans now if he's taken back-to-back losses and 3 losses in his career? Jalen, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Only the funk. What's going on? You understand what I'm saying? It's very difficult. It's a very difficult sell at that point in time. Now in the UK, still a sell because they support their fighters, win, lose, or draw. Again, look how they support. And this is no slight to Derek Chisora, but they look at Derek Chisora still as a star in the UK. Dude has like 9-10 losses. And lost all his big fights. We got the historian, my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Hey, Blue and chat, what's going on? How's everybody doing on this, Wednesday evening? It's good to see you. Good to see everybody. Talk some more boxing. We have an epic fight coming up, and I have a lot to say.
Yes, sir. Neil Conway, brother in Super Chat, very excited for the fight. Do you think that we can see an honest and clean fight to celebrate the winner? Oh, for sure. I think that's what you're going to get. For sure. For sure. So, Kurt, how you feeling, great brother?
A little rough around the edges, man, but I'm always here to talk this boxing, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Kurt, man, we waiting on Malik to come in and give us some of that knowledge and insight what they got going on. And we got a big fight coming up next Saturday.
Absolutely, man. We just had a big heavyweight title fight with Usyk and Joshua. And for the record, I picked Joshua to win the 8 rounds. But by no means I was surprised at what happened when the Usyk came out there and started moving like a cruiserweight for the first 2 rounds. I said, there's trouble for Anthony Joshua.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and salute Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, brother in Super Chat. He said, Kurt, glad you're here. I sent you a text messenger. I sent you a text on Messenger.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I gotta look at it. Lamont, who was that?
That's Stephen Lamontes Hawkins.
Yeah, that's a cool guy right there, man. You know, I'm gonna look at the text message on Messenger. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Kurt. So overall, what did you think about that fight? And what did you think about Joshua moving forward?
Joshua doesn't have certain physical attributes where he could compete with a guy like Usyk. He could never beat Usyk by boxing him. For Joshua to beat Usyk, he's going to have to put the jab in Usyk's chest. That stops the movement. Once you stop Usyk movement, then you can go to work. But Usyk, when he moves and he's fighting bigger men, see, once a light heavyweight comes to the heavyweight division or a cruiserweight, if he could box, he would have the advantage. Like Evander Holyfield. He may be light, but he could box and he could move. And a bigger man will be flustered by his movement. And you see what happens when you can't box. Joshua doesn't have boxing skills. He's a big, strong guy who has a good right hand and a sneaky uppercut. And Usyk took him to school. Straight left hand down the pike, boom, all night long, moving left to right. The movement really, really flustered Anthony Joshua. And when you knock somebody out, you can convince yourself that it was a fluke. But when you get outboxed like that for 12 rounds, Pernell Whitaker said this, you can't convince yourself. You were outpointed, you was outboxed 12 rounds. I gave Anthony Joshua like 3 rounds, generously, on the aggression alone. Usyk could have won every round if he wanted to. It was a clinic. Usyk is a very good fighter. I doubted him because of the Chisora fight. You only go by your last fight. But he got himself into shape. He concentrated on movement. He saw something in Anthony Joshua that Anthony can't deal with movement. And Usyk movement, and he could have knocked Anthony out if he wanted to. He could have knocked Joshua out, but he didn't. So he boxed. He didn't overexert himself, and he won a clear unanimous decision.
Yeah, and Kurt, salute to brother on the mic with my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Salute on the mic with brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to brother on the mic Terrence Bailey Sr. Eric Salazar, brother in Super Chat. Salute Blue and Kurt. Much love from Cali. Salute to my brother Eric Salazar. Salute to the California IA, man. Hey, Kurt, man, was you surprised by the outcome in that fight?
No, I know Usyk had it in him because he did it. He beat some very good cruiserweights that we don't know about. Fighters like Glowacki. He beat Brandes. Maurice Brandes is a good fighter. And he beat Gassiev. Those guys can fight. But the cruiserweight division being an obscure division, we don't give those fighters credit. Murat Gassiev can punch. Maurice Brandes can fight. Glowacki can fight. But in boxing, and I'm guilty of this too, I don't pay close attention, and I'm a historian, and I know offhand, I know these guys, but I'm guilty of paying attention to the welterweight division, the middleweight division, the heavyweight division, and the lightweight division. Smaller divisions and the cruiserweight divisions has given us some great fights that we don't pay attention to. And Usyk went through those guys like a wet paper bag. He got himself into shape, and he took it to Anthony Joshua. He boxed him. Boxing is the name of the game. Usyk is a very good boxer. Anthony Joshua is a very good fighter. That's the difference.
Yep. I didn't think about that, Kurt. KF Harris, brother in Super Chat. Salute to Blue Blood and Kurt. Salute to you, great brother. Burger Planet, what's going on? Eli Melu, what's going on? We got Camille Z, brother in Super Chat. He said, hey, Kurt, hope quick recovery and always be strong, great brother.
Thanks a lot. I'm getting better slowly, but I'm here to talk some boxing. And I had to give Usyk congratulations, man. He's a very good boxer. We get enamored by power, but when you can box like he can, power is non and void. It's not going to matter when you're a textbook boxer. What makes people like Terence Crawford dangerous? Terence Crawford can box like Usyk. He can go in there and say, you know what? People talk about my power against Sean Porter. I'm going to box his ears off. He can go in there and box Sean Porter's ears off for 12 rounds. He can go in there and outbox Errol Spence. That's what makes Terence Crawford so dangerous. Canelo, not so much. Canelo's a very good fighter. But when you have a fighter who can't do certain things, Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, you see him lose 12 rounds against Mayweather. When that fight happened, I bet everybody because I knew Canelo couldn't do certain things when he fought. What's the guy? Austin Trout. When he fought Mayweather, I knew he was going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But excuse me, Anthony Joshua has. He's a big, strong guy, but he can't box. I don't care who he goes to. I don't care if he had Eddie Futch and Emmanuel Stewart. He doesn't have the attributes. And boxing, certain guys, they have certain attributes where they could punch, they could box. Now I'm gonna ask Malik Scott about the Terry Norris and Simon Brown situation. I'm more on that later because Wilder and Fury is going to remind me of that situation. I don't know if people remember that. Well, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna wait till Malik Scott come on. But that's boxing. That's what makes boxing beautiful. Certain guys can punch, certain guys can box. Why was Tommy Hearns the best knockout artist ever? In my opinion, more than Joe Louis, more than Mike Tyson, because they couldn't box like him. Tommy could box. Tommy hid his right hand. You couldn't see it coming. Tommy had a debilitating left hook to the body, and he could outbox anybody, including Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard could outbox Hagler, Benitez, and Duran, but he could never outbox Tommy Hearns. We saw it in the second fight. We saw it in the first fight. Lack of experience lost that fight for Tommy. But Tommy was the best knockout artist because he could hide his lethal right hand.
Mm-hmm. Pat Cannon, what's going on? Basement Boxing Talk. William Sabb, what's going on? Yeah, Kurt. So how you think Joshua should go into this immediate rematch with Usyk, and what could he do different to be victorious? Because I think I'm of the mindset that Usyk is going to be even better in the rematch.
Usyk could go in there and box like he did the first fight. Joshua's going to have to catch Usyk with something big. If he doesn't, the same thing is going to happen. Because you got a boxer and you got a fighter. The boxer will always beat the puncher. Always, especially a style like Joshua, robotic, big puncher, moves in a robotic fashion. And you got Usyk, who's in perpetual motion. Usyk moving left to right, right to left, with the straight right hand from in a weird angle. He has it down pat. He has Anthony Joshua number. So I don't think Anthony Joshua could do nothing different, but just catch Usyk with something big, and I don't see that happen. I think Usyk is a terrible matchup for Joshua. Where I said Usyk was a terrible match. I mean, Joshua was a terrible matchup for Usyk, but I think it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm. V Vendetta, what's going on? Now, Kurt, Mike Tyson, he said after watching that fight, he don't believe Joshua can beat Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, and he said he definitely couldn't beat me in my prime, even on a bad day. What you think about that?
Too robotic. Tyson fast. Those combinations. Now we're talking about the Tyson in 85 to 88. The Tyson after that would have been a good fight, but Tyson would have won. But Tyson from 85 to 88 would have beat a lot of heavyweights because of the combination punching, the head movement, and the power.
Mm-hmm. Part twice. What's going on? Do you think, because I said this, right, Kurt? If Joshua loses this rematch, first of all, there's going to be tons and tons of pressure on Joshua. I said this, right, Kurt? If Joshua loses this rematch, first, Blackwater Boxing, brother in Super Chat. Salute Kurt, who's advising AJ to be a boxer now. I think the old AJ punishes Usyk. I think Andy Ruiz ruined AJ mentality. What's your take on that?
I don't think he ruined his mentality. He made it took some confidence from him because once you lose that first fight, you're never the same fighter because you could look in the mirror and say, "Damn, man, I lost. I lost by decision. I lost by knockout." So you're never the same fighter. An undefeated fighter is a dangerous fighter because you have to show him how to lose. But the first fight did take some confidence from Joshua, but he could convince himself, like I said, I was knocked out. I wasn't myself. I came out the locker room. I was queasy, but he was outboxing this one. He lost 9 to 10 rounds easy. So you can't convince yourself that, hey, I was knocked out. You was outboxed. And then you say to yourself, maybe I'm not as good as I thought or they told me. Remember something, and this is very important. Anthony Joshua is a manufactured champion. He earned his stripes, though, because he fought in the Olympics. He fought to be unified heavyweight champion. So he's a decent fighter, but he just doesn't have the attributes to be a boxer like Usyk.
Yeah. General Squall's brother in the super chat. Question: did anybody call Usyk a run-in for using the whole ring? I didn't think so. Salute, Blue, Kurt, and chat. Salute to you, great brothers. General Squalls.
That's true, German squads. You know, when certain fighters, when they box and use the ring, is artistic, it's beautiful, it's masterful. But when others do it, it's running, it's a cowardice act, it's scared, having a yellow streak down your back.
Yep. Saquon Jones, brother in the super chat. While we wait for Scott, talk about the 2 fights on the undercard you are looking forward to.
Sanchez and Ajagba.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be a very good fight. You have, once again, you have the boxer versus the puncher.
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez, I believe, is going to outbox Ajagba, but he can be careless. Sometimes Sanchez, I don't know where his head is at. He's out to lunch, and that happens. Ajagba is going to catch him, so he has to outbox Ajagba. I don't think Ajagba's chin is all that either.
Yeah, he I believe that's going to be a great fight. Who else is on that undercard?
Did they move the Kaneki Hellenius?
No, that's not on the undercard, right?
I thought it was, well, when they made the card, that was the whole card, unless I'm missing something.
It was, right?
Yeah,
The rematch.
but it might not be, when they trash a card, they usually move a fight or two.
I know that fair job of Sanchez, Big Baby Miller. J-Rock is on the undercard, I believe.
Okay. I did see that.
Mm-hmm. That might have replaced that fight, if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right.
Yeah, that might have replaced that fight. But that fair job of Sanchez, that fight is definitely a good fight. That's definitely a good fight because Sanchez is very slick boxer, and he's quick enough. Fair job is not the quickest guy in the world.
No, very slow.
Mm-hmm. So that could be, a very, very interesting fight. I don't remember who else was on the undercard.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. When is that fight taking place?
The Wilder Fury fight.
Oh, yeah, I know that. That's on the, yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
got confused for a minute.
It's next Saturday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Trying to.
That's not a bad card. It's not. Yeah. I can't wait for that fight. I can't. It'll be an epic night of boxing. Epic.
Oh, they said it is still on there. Hellenius and Kaunaki.
That might be the fight of the night.
That's gonna be the fight of the night right there.
Because they can't get out each other's way.
Yeah, all they do is the defense don't play no part in that fight.
No, it's a fight fans fight. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Kaneki and Helenius is a fight fans fight.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get out of each other's way, and it's going to be. Remember Flintstones? Fred used to watch the fight sitting in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
They used to hit each other in the head with clubs. That's
Mm-hmm.
the type of fight it's going to be.
Yep. Yep. My brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. Kenneth Johnson, brother in Super Chat. Salute, Blue and Kurtz. Salute to you, great brother.
Salute.
Beyond Above Media, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. He said, what up, Blue and Kurt? I really do believe this, but watch the 7th and 11th again, how much Joshua lets up. Throw a pity pat, jab, or miss. It's fishy because Joshua isn't that bad I'm just saying. I think that was all due to him not wanting to commit.
He didn't want to commit because of the left hand. You see what happened? You see his eye. He didn't want to commit, and then the left hand started hurting him. They weren't hurting him at first, but as the fight go on, and you get hit with the same punches, when you hit a rock, it starts to chip, and those punches start having an effect. And if Joshua start backing up, and you see what happened, he almost got knocked. He was hurt 2 or 3 times. Not only the last round, he was hurt.
Mm-hmm. Beyond Above Media, dropping that half a dub on us in the Super Chat. I think he was just hesitant to let his hands go because he was getting counted.
Right.
When you're getting counted like that, quickly with the overhand right and the straight left hand, and you don't know which one is coming, or it makes you very hesitant.
Yep.
And I think that's played a major part in it.
Joshua has many flaws, which is not good, but you can't fix your flaws. Sometimes you're born to be a power puncher. Like Mike Tyson can't beat boxers. Like Evander Holyfield, a guy like that always have his number. That's the beauty of boxing. There's always that one guy or 2 guys that have your number. You can't do certain things. You're good at knocking people out. You're good at boxing people, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Even the great Joe Louis had problems. He couldn't beat boxers. He couldn't beat Jersey Joe Walcott. Well, he beat him the second time. He could. Even though he knocked him out, he had a lot of problems with Billy Conn, who was a boxer.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting for him. He said he's coming. Still waiting for him. He had to handle some business, so he said he's coming. Just give him a few more minutes. So, but Duncan Penderhughes, what's going on? Oh, we're still waiting for Malik Scott. He said he's coming. Just give him a few minutes. So, yeah, Kurt. So it's an exciting time, man, for the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder wins this trilogy, man. This is gonna speak volumes.
Man, this will be epic if he can beat Fury. And I'm gonna tell people, we clown Fury, we talk about Fury, but don't get it messed up like a lot of fights. Fury is a very good fighter. He uses his size to his advantage. He has a very good trainer. He comes from a school, the Kronk school, that fights a certain way, like Milt McQuarrie, Tommy Hearns, Him McKinte. They fight aggressively and they throw the right hand. The Kronk school could be countered with intelligent boxing. And I think Deontay, with the help of Malik Scott, is going to do that. I think he's going to present Fury with a whole set of problems. And Fury's going to be shocked that Deontay can box. And I think Deontay is going to box Fury and shock the world.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that.
Yeah, it's just, and that's my thing, right, Kurt? I think that he's going to shock Tyson Fury with his approach. I think he's going to shock him.
You beat Fury by punching and movement.
Edgar Berlinga's on the card too. There
He
you go.
is?
Yeah, Edgar Berlinga's on there. Yep.
Berlinga's on there?
Yeah, Edgar
I can't
Berlinga's
hear
on there.
you. I can't hear nothing, man.
You can?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hello? Hello?
You can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Malik?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I can't
Malik?
hear you. That's what it is.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
They say you has unmuted. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Stay right there.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hear you. What's up?
There you go.
What up with it, man?
What's going on with your great brother?
Oh,
You know my co-host already. You know my co-host Kurt Anderson already.
Yeah.
Malik Scott, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I see it. I see it now. What's going on, Curtis?
Not much, man. I got some very interesting takes on the fight. I'm very good at predicting fights. I've been involved in boxing for 47 years, and I'm gonna let Blue, and then I'm gonna have my take on the epic Wilder and Fury fight. I got some questions for you, Malik. Go ahead,
Okay.
Blue.
First thing first, Malik, man. Let them know about that odd God gear, because I'm in the process of I'm ordering mine tonight, but great brother. Give me some gloves.
It's a brand that stands for, obviously it's my brand, I Guy Boxing Be Different. It's just a brand that's from individuality, being a leader, not a follower, staying on something, not falling for anything, and doing things your way. If your way is the correct way, person, whether you're a man or a woman, be a person of what's right, not who's right. And that's what my brand stands for, man. The whole I Gotta Be Different brand is about, brother.
Now, if you're a male or female, whomever, that's just using ones that get your gloves and your equipment just to work out, what sizes and what would they go about? How would they go about? What size should they get and things of that nature?
Oh, I think my belief is if you're not boxing, if you're not in the ring actually sparring, bag and bag work should be done with 14-ounce gloves or smaller. Some people hit the bag with 16 ounces. All my gloves is 14 ounces. I Got Boxing will be also doing 16 and 20-ounce gloves for sparring with whole sparring sets and stuff like that. So right now, every civilian, every athlete, you're pretty much safe in this glove because it's a 14-ounce in your hand. They're handmade on real leather, multiple colors. You know what I mean? But 14 ounces, they fit anybody's hand. Kid hand, women hand, men hands, whatever. But hypothetically, if that glove, the 14 ounce, is not that comfortable for you, just because I got the 16 and 18s also coming.
Okay. Now, one thing I was interested to hear from you is, Oleksandr Usyk, you're close to Oleksandr Usyk, you're familiar with Oleksandr Usyk. I was completely wrong in the outcome of this fight,
Right.
And a lot of people was.
Right.
What is it, and what did you see in this fight that with Anthony Joshua? Because I just thought I wasn't too impressed with Oleksandr Usyk's fight with Chaz Witherspoon and Derek Chisora, which led me to believe I think he's gonna struggle and lose to Joshua. But Oleksandr Usyk, just what did you see in that fight? That clearly you wasn't surprised. And Oleksandr Usyk is a good fighter, man. But just tell us your thoughts on that fight.
He's just a super fighter all around. He has a snappy punch. He has fast hands. He has an incredible foundation with his feet. He has incredible timing. He has a huge heart. He have all the remedies why people will fall in love with a fighter. He have everything. He does everything pretty well. I wasn't shocked by the decision at all. I wasn't shocked by the outcome, how the fight was going. Seeing what Like, he took AJ totally out of the first thing I couldn't wait to see how he would respond to his feints. Will he bite on his feints? He made AJ bite on so many feints and so many decoys before he started putting his hands on him that I just don't think AJ dealt with him in that size before. It's different when you have a smaller guy feinting at you and can react fast enough to actually hit you than when you have a big guy feinting at you and he's slow enough and can't get to you and make you pay they have bid on. Alexander Usyk is not like that. He make you bite on feints the minute that you buy. I call purchase and pay. He sell you a feint. If you purchase the feint, he make you pay for it. That was happening all night. You know, he really made AJ, who's a what 6'6". Oh, how tall is AJ?
6'6".
6'6". There was times he do good. He was bringing AJ down to a 6'4" level. He was making them small. He was making them punch air. He was making them reach, then making them pay. But on the other hand, you lose to a fighter like Usyk, and you're Anthony Joshua, and a lot of people took comment as if I was defending AJ. I wasn't defending AJ when I said I don't want to call AJ a bum for losing to a great fighter. They're going to get blocked. That wasn't me sticking up for AJ. That's me sticking for boxing because I don't tolerate that. You're not going to like accomplished fighter, Olympic gold medalist, 2-time world champion. I would never let no one I watch call him no bum. One, because it's not true. Two, because most people that's calling him a bum don't know that they're looking official. And three, you're disrespecting the craft that saved my life. It wasn't a thing of me protecting it was a thing of me protecting boxing or me standing up for boxers in some form. I don't go to fight parties. I don't hang around casuals and just talk boxing. That's not him because I have a very, very low patience for people calling fighters bums. People know more than fighters. People always saying, if that was me, I woulda, coulda, shoulda shit. I'm not that. AJ, he lost that fight, lost convincingly. You got to run it back. Do I think if he changes, is it going to be the same result? It'll be worse if he don't make some changes. And what I mean make changes, I don't mean with your trainer. I don't mean get rid of Rob McCracken. I mean literally collectively, as a crew, have to come up with a much better game plan for one of the best fighters, not in the but one of the best fighters ever in the game, technical wise, magical wise, foundation with the feet wise, southpaw. He's all these things, and he's a southpaw. And the thing, imagine if AJ had, we'll say, like Mr. You Know Who that I trained, that's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. You're always in it with Usyk when you have what Wilder have. You're always in it. Even if you're losing rounds, you're always in it. But if you're not a real puncher, I mean a true born bona fide one quitter, it's going to be a long night for you. That fight right there is showed that box AJ is everything his accolades say, but what he's not is a one-punch knockout artist. What he's not is he doesn't hit hard enough really to make a smaller man like back down and say, hold on, I got to get on my bicycle. I have to do something. But, you know, AJ is fast. He put his punches together. He can box when he wants to. He can come forward when he wants to. But he have to impose someone like Usyk. You're not going to sit back and outthink our thinker. You're not going to sit back and play chess with somebody who's a master at playing chess, physicality-wise, in that ring. When it comes to technical boxing, you just do that. I don't know where he had the gall or the audacity to think that type of game plan was going to work. But he paid in a lot of ways for that. You know, a lot of painful ways for that. And it wasn't, in my opinion, it was obvious who won, but it wasn't a one-sided blowout fight. After the fight, when you look at Usyk, it looked like he was in a war himself because he just was in a good fight. AJ really has nothing to hold his head down about. All he got to do is, like I said, him and his team collectively have to realize who they're really in the ring. But first, you got to have the big H word, humility. I always speak. You have to realize who you in the ring with. You can't downplay because he's a smaller guy. Well, I'm big heavyweight champ. No. You got to handle this man accordingly because he deserved that kind of treatment. So it's good for boxing. I'm very proud of Sasha. He did a great job, man. He's a good boxer, but he's a hell of an individual, man. This is a dude that has went out got jobs when I wasn't in his camp. He always referred people to me to come grab me. Any world, get Malik Scott in your camp. Make sure you get Malik. Make sure you get me. That was that was helping. You get what I'm trying to say? And this is somebody that doesn't even speak full English. But you make a connection with people who want the best for you. And this and the third. I wish him all the best, man, until he's across the ring from us. I mean, once he get across the ring from Deontay, he then become the enemy. And that's just my life. You know what I mean? He's my boxing brother, but once you get across that ring and you're facing Deontay, and we're going to come up with a collective game plan to break you down and get you out of there.
Stephen Lamontes Hawkins, brother in Super Chat, he said, there he goes, King Scott. I hope you ate this time, because on the Fred night, you was like, Fred, I got to go eat.
Bro, that's what I was doing. I'm actually still here right now. I had to get a lot of the sparring guys and meet up with Jay. We just had some salad and stuff like that, man. So, yeah, it was good. But when I was on there with Barbershop, we was on there for 2.5 hours. Hello?
Yeah, that's a fact.
2.5 hours. Sparring the next day, I had another hour of film study I had to get done with Joe Lewis and Max Shimley. The first fight and the second fight. So, I had to go, man. One thing I noticed, one thing I've learned about being in there, training Deontay, and really being extremely passionate about this job is time management. It's an underrated art, bro. If you don't know how to time manage, it's equivalent to all the money in the world. If you don't know how to save money, you're going to end up broke one day. You can have all the opportunities and all the scheduling in the world. If you're not good at time management, bro, you're going to die or a nervous breakdown or something like that. You know what I mean? Like someone like myself, Blue, I'm a compassionate person. I have certain people that I must get back to. You're one of them. It's like you're all.
I appreciate you.
Damn, my man Blue. Shit, my man Ellie. Barbershop. Certain people I just have to get back to, or to be on my conscience. You know what I mean? Sometimes I look at somebody and I genuinely forget. I'm not literally forgetting you. I just want to make sure, like, hold on, I got to do that because I gave him my word. And plus, we ain't cooked together in a while, so I want to get that done.
Facts.
That thing that happened with Barbershop, man, we was cooking with him for 2.5 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact, and I enjoyed that, man. I was sitting there. I had my snacks, man. I'm sitting there, sitting there. Facts. But go ahead, Kurt. I know you got something for him, Kurt.
Kurt,
you there, Kurt?
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, no,
Malik,
cool.
I was sitting here watching, because I watch a lot of fights. I was watching Simon Brown versus Terry Norris, right? And
you said Simon Brown and who?
Terry Norris.
Which first fight or the second one? The second one is one of my top favorite fights of all time. Oh, don't get
both of them.
Huh?
Both of them, because I was thinking about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, how the first fight, Terry Norris was knocked out, and people say he couldn't come back. It was impossible. And in the second fight I watched, and he boxed Simon Brown ears off. Even heard him a couple of times. Use movement. But the point I'm trying to make, Malik, they say he could never beat Simon Brown, and he beat him, Terry Norris, because he changed his style. So I'm thinking of Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is a flake. We don't like him, but he fights in the Crunk school way like Hell McKinty did, Milton McQuarrie, Tommy Hearns. But Deontay Wilder, when I saw that video and I saw him moving and punching at the same time and using perpetual motion, I said, that's the key of beating Tyson Fury. And I think you're going to see that. I think you don't have to say anything. I think Deontay Wilder is going to bring something that Tyson Fury has never seen, or thinking that, I never thought Deontay Wilder could do this. I think he's going to bring something different to the table come October 9th and be victorious. That's me. Now, I break down fights very well. I got the Joshua Usyk fight wrong. My friend used to train Usyk, but he's from Newark. I'm from Newark. His name is Ali Bashir. He used to train Usyk, but they got rid of him.
Bashir.
Oh, okay. They got rid of him, but I think Wilder on October 9th going to bring something new to the table and be victorious.
Yeah, absolutely. But and this Deontay is doing a lot of different things, but what we never deviated from is to seek and destroy. People can throw combinations and go to the body and being a little bit more lighter in his feet, but don't forget on those things. Like, and my job is to just add on to give this killer more tools. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like this, like no, this mission is still seek and destroy. The only difference now is from a surgical mindset. That's all I'm saying. Deontay is still a knockout artist, the most incredible knockout artist in the history of the sport. But now we're going to set this up. We're going to show humility. We're going to come from a surgical mindset. We're going to take whatever Tyson Fury brings to the table. We're going to have an answer for it. We're going to break him down systematically. My prediction has been inside of 5 rounds. Well, guess what, guys? Even if I'm wrong, I'll still win because Deontay is in incredible shape to go 12 to 15 rounds. So we'll be wrong, hypothetically, someone say, well, it didn't knock him out of 5 rounds. Okay, but this prediction is that Deontay is going to become 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Now, focus on that. Don't focus on me saying, well, because, yeah, okay, Fury is a damn good fighter. I may be wrong about it, technically speaking. But what I won't be wrong about is Deontay becoming 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. He's dynamic. He's in great, great shape. He can go 12 to 15 rounds beating someone up. He can knock someone out at any time in the fight. Like, you know, it's because, you know, 1 + 1 is 2. And I just don't see how Tyson Fury can handle this onslaught coming from us. Like, I really, really don't. Deontay is so focused, so angry, He's so mean. He's very stubborn. He's everything. Everything I could imagine, everything I could want from a fighter that I'm trying. Deontay is it. You know what I mean? In my case, he's like a dream fighter for me. You know what I mean? It's like someone that knows how to do everything, but they do 2 things really well. You help them do everything they already know how to do. You just help them do it better than they do it. I'm a reminder. I'm Deontay's trainer, but I'm also a reminder. I'm a guy that go into the toolbox that he have neglected. His toolbox. It's his toolbox. He neglected it. But I'm the geek on the side and said, hold on, you got this in here, man. Man, you got this in here. You got this in here. These tools too. I'm the geek that bring all of that shit out the toolbox. Just hold on, this tool right here you've been using, it didn't open up the door this time, but you got 30 other things that we're going to use and bring it all out. And this, I believe if he used everything that he had, like I tell him in training, Tyson Fury will be the least of his problems. If he continued to stay open-minded and receptive, Deontay Wilder would never lose another fight. You know what I mean? He just won't. If I was from the outside looking in, I would say this same stuff. There's no way the most dynamic, the most powerful heavyweight in the history of the sport that's very receptive to a training, a student of the game like me, there's no way we can miss together. There's just no way. You know what I mean? This is a fucking movie, man. It's just our real. And like I tell y'all before, I'm very proud of him. The leaps that he had. Watch this man get up 6:30 in the morning, train on days he didn't feel like it, still handle his own business, but still making sure boxing was number 1. He put the craft before everything. He put the craft before everything, before family, before everything, it's craft. And then everything came under that. He's done everything I've asked him. We've asked him. He trained through injury. He's trained through feeling sore. He's trained through everything. He's brought on people onto the team. The highest elite. We got the best nutritionist on our team. Not only did he invest physically to put himself, to make himself 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, he invested financially to make himself 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. He sacrificed it. That's invested in himself. He's everything, man. This man, he's resting right now. He just got out of his We sit here talk, he's resting right now. Every time I call him, when we not in the gym, he's resting. I haven't called him one time that he's just ripping and running, doing too much stuff. Everything is on that pound of his crib, all that acres of land. He's resting. He's training. He's studying. He's studying the film that I show him. Directly after sparring, we sit and watch of old fights together. Just certain clips on certain things, and sometimes it has nothing to do with actual punches. Sometimes it's energy I show him. Sometimes it's humility I show him. Max Schmeling and Joe Louis, the humility that Joe showed that fight. That's the fight when he came back and got it back in blood from Max. During that time, Joe was under tremendous during that time. During that time, he had Hitler and everyone that was with Hitler with him. And we all know how many people Hitler had with him. And Joe had the whole back, literally. What he did to Max Schmeling is the same thing Deontay is going to do to Tyson Fury. He's going to beat him up, and he's going to shut him down and have anything that he tries to do. It's not rocket science. Like, this is not like, this is not somebody that Deontay never knocked down before. This is not somebody that this is not somebody that this trilogy is a deserved trilogy. Don't get that misconstrued neither. Mike Tyson and Holyfield, that's not like a real trilogy type of thing, even though it was a rematch. Mike Tyson never was in a fight with Holyfield. He never was in that stuff. There's a reason Deontay and for each other. There's a reason Hearns and Leonard was made for each other. There's a reason Bo and Phil is made for each other, because those was good competitive fights each time. The first fight was a draw. The second fight, Fury won. So many different circumstances was going on. The third fight is deserving. You know what I mean? And I got the most dynamic heavyweight in the history of the sport to me. And after we beat Fury, I'm starting, voting for pound list. Is become two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and they act like Deontay is supposed to be on that pound for pound list. That's not going to happen on my watch. We're not going to act like, well, he beat Fury, but now he got to do this. No, the pound for pound list, because it's deserving. You know what I mean? It's not something that you guys are giving him. It's deserving. So I just can't wait, man. Like, last week of sparring, last day of sparring is tomorrow. Injury free, good. He's mean. He's receptive. He ain't in the mood to take no. Everything that I would want, he's it right now. Like everything. He's very alert. He's sharp. He understands the surgical, the order of operation that have to be done behind this, fighting a guy like Fury. Like he gets it all. Like he understands it all. This is it. I wish I had some struggling stories for you guys. Man, I wanted him to go this many rounds one day, and he told me no. I wanted him to do this, but he didn't do it. Sorry. This is like one of the best moments or times in my life, because I'm a trainer, and I'm training a very dynamic, receptive athlete. That made this very easy for me. Like, and it's because he chose to. Deontay chose to be this way. He chose to give himself to me and the team. He chose to let go and say, no, I'm going to do everything my team tell me to do and ask for more. This was his choice. So it's like, I'm the man that's just going in his toolbox, and bringing everything out that he neglects at times. I'm going to neglect nothing. As long as I'm training Deontay Wilder, anything he does well, we're going to drill that. We're going to do that shit a lot. And then he going to do that shit in sparring. Then he sparring into a fight. And then he going to constantly get better and better and better and better and better until he decides to get up. But the way he's looking right now, and the way he's recovering and taking care of life, he could fight for however long he wants to fight.
We got a few super chats. FBA 7B1 brother in the super chat dropping a dub on us in the super chat. To support independent black media, smash the like button, subscribe, and break bread. Salute Blue and Malik Scott. Stay Ready Boxing TV, brother in Super Chat. Salute my brother OG Kurt in blue. Salute to Malik King Scott. Yes,
Salute,
sir.
Man.
Now being so close to the fight, we got one more. Lloyd Hybrid, brother in the Super Chat, dropping $500 on us in the Super Chat. He said, Malik, how will Deontay keep Fury from leaning on him and draining all his energy? How will Deontay defeat Fury if he cannot knock him out?
Well, how do you stop somebody from getting close to you? You have to be very violent when they're close to you. You can't stop agreements when someone is close to you. You can't let them know that's a comfortable space right there. That when they're close, we've worked on that. We've drilled that. Deontay understands that mentally.
Right. Oh, your mic went out, King.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Deontay, he understands that mentally. And what will we do if we don't knock him out? We'll beat him up. This fight really is not scientifically hard to do. It's not about weight. It's about positioning. It's about patience. It's about sticking to a systematic game plan. It's about following order of operation. This is not rocket science. We're fighting a very vulnerable person that has got knocked down on numerous occasions. And that vulnerable person is fighting the best Deontay Wilder come October 9th. And if he's not careful, and if he's very adamant about doing the things he say he want to do, he's going to find out real early in the fight that this is something that he's never faced before. If he's adamant about saying and doing the things that he's been saying, he's going to find out very, very early in the fight that this is not the same Deontay Wilder he fought last time. And I'm hoping he's adamant about doing the things he's been saying he want to do, because that's more opportunity for us. We're in trouble if we're fighting a scary type of Fury. That's when I would worry. But this brave guy, this coming full guy, that's the one I want. Bring him. Because it's not going to go the way he think it's going to go. It's actually going to put him in position, in line for us to do exactly what we want to do. So I'm going to leave it there, man. I just, I hope he's adamant about doing everything he say he want to do.
When you hear his father, he said he's adamant about telling his son Tyson that he needs to change his style. He said that he's been looking at the clips and he's understanding that was an anomaly, the second fight. He said, you're not going to beat Deontay Wilder with that same style you won the second fight. He says, if my son don't make changes going in the third fight, if he think he's going to do what he did in the second fight, he said he already saw that Deontay has made adjustments. If that's the same approach, he's going to get knocked out. What you think about him saying that?
I think, here's JD's. Yeah. Can you give me 5 or 10? 5 or 10 minutes? Yeah. All right.
JD's.
If he fights that fight, I just, you know what, Blue? Honestly, man, and this sounds extremely confident and may sound cocky, but I'm feeling extremely confident and cocky. And I have every reason to, because I'm front row and seeing what this man is showing me every day in the gym. I really believe it don't fucking matter what style Tyson Fury fight. I've seen Deontay deal with good movers, great movers, people that move better than Fury. I've seen him deal with guys that's tall, guys that come forward, guys that punch hard. He's had an answer and much more in a very violent surgical form in this training camp. I don't give a fuck what. I'm happy he's here in Las Vegas. I'm happy he's in Las Vegas. That's a start. Once he's in the ring October 9th, like I said, he's just there. He won't have no say-so with this type of Deontay. He's just someone in the ring that we're operating on. He's going to do his little thing to try to offset us. It won't work, Blue. It won't be enough. It just won't be enough. Deontay is on one right now. He's on one, and he's on one. He's just in his time, and I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't like when he gets evil, when he gets mean, and when he gets short with answers. I love that shit. I love it because it lets me know that he knows the job that's ahead. He lets me know that he's taking this task just as serious as I am, because I'm more passionate about this than I am about anything in my life. Get what I'm trying to say? I want him to do everything he's been showing me against somebody they think he can't do it against. And that's all it is. Like, it doesn't matter with Tyson, what style. Bro, the man then showed us his best. The first fight he moved, almost didn't wake up. Second fight, dealt with so many circumstances for that he came forward. He had his great night on Deontay, Wilder's worst night. Now the third fight, he's getting ready to fight a Deontay he never fought. Injury-free. Wanting it back in blood.
Now you you had made mention, somebody said that you made mention that he's gonna be about 240 pounds, and they make a lot of his weight. You know, is there a target weight that you're looking to target for him to be in this fight, or is it just whatever weight he's just at, whatever he's comfortable at?
Yeah, it's whatever he's comfortable at, but at the same time, you know, we know what type of situation we're in. Deontay Wilder's not coming in 209 at 12 pounds. Like, he's a very fitting weight for a two-time heavyweight champion. And we know, you know, what we're dealing with when it comes to, see, here I go again. I'm curious to think about, because we know we're dealing with, if Fury weighs something, it won't fucking matter, because it's not about weight. It's about positioning. Like, it's just what people really think this shit is about. It's really just not about that. Like, Deontay Wilder is woke, so that means motherfuckers is in trouble. Woke is in the best shape of his life. He's recovery. He's injury-free. His mind is on retribution. He's done everything I've asked him to do and more. He been extremely receptive. I finally am at the point of my life where I see where trainers be like, we're not even worried about the other guy as long as our guy do what he needs to do. I never got that when I was younger, but I got that. And I got that early, considering Deontay is the first, you could say, a high-level fighter that I've actually trained one-on-one and been hired to train. I totally get it. As much as I film study, and as great as Deontay has been in this training camp, and when I say great, I mean mentally and physically, as much as I film study, and me always putting the craft first, and me coming from this fucking boxing shit, it's like what do we, like, Fury is the least of the worries. The mission is very serious. Fury is the pawn in this. Like I said, he's just in there, Blue. And we're going to do whatever it is we want. Deontay's going to dictate right off the rip. Right off the rip. He's going to dictate the fight. Right off the rip. He's not one-dimensional. He's going to be 5-10 dimensionals. We'll have an answer for anything.
Go ahead, Kurt. What you got for him, Kurt? I know you got a lot for him. You there, Kurt? Kurt?
You probably got to take him off mute, Blue.
Yeah. He muted himself. Kurt, you on mute. Well, what's the biggest thing thus far that surprised you, and what's the that you're so close to the fight now? You know, do you have to wheel them back in? You know, because now it's here. It's over. We wake up and it's over. You know, so what's the biggest thing now for you? You know, moving forward, because I know there's going to be, now is where even more distractions are coming for you guys, because the demand is going to be so ridiculous. You know, so what's the biggest thing, you know, for you to handle with, as far as the team and with him, and you know, because like you said, we know this. I know him, you know him. He's just a welcoming person. You know what I mean? Like what the people don't understand, man. He's so welcoming that I think it warrants criticism.
Right.
So how do you keep him from doing all of this media and?
I realized, Blue, that's the old Deontay you talking about right there. The one that you guys seen at the press conference. He ain't really got a lot to say, because after what was done to him and the things that was said and the allegate, like it just so much. He's not even that same guy no more when it comes to accepting distractions or being sidetracked by media or being just want to do what he got to do, go back home to his acres of land, all that shit he got up there. He want to do what he got to do in Vegas, head back up to that hotel room, grab his luggage, and get back here to his acres of land. This is just how he has became. Before, Deontay literally would, sign 80 autographs, 100 autographs, make a U-turn and go back and shake a little baby hand, go all the way up here. Like that right there is over. And it's over because it really wasn't appreciated to the level that he was doing. And that's cool. I don't mind that neither. But that's the least of the problems right now. My only thing is, as long as it's all over, all he got to do is now just rest and wake up October the 9th and go and get it back in blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's just all about him resting right now. Tomorrow, our last day of sparring, and even that is just him just staying alert, staying sharp, not really doing nothing big, staying sharp. We got great guys in camp. We got Robert Helenius, who's fighting Adam. We got one of the most talented heavyweights in the world right now, one of the most underrated, Stephen Shaw, who can fight coming forward, fight going side to side. He caught a body about 3 weeks ago, Stephen Shaw, on a card where it was crazy what he done. Undefeated young lion. Bro, it's just like, and these guys is just keeping them sharp. And, obviously, he's keeping them sharp. And it's really about to be a mad thing, Blue. It's about to be a mad thing. And I can't wait. And I can't wait because the horse that I got and how hard we get ready to run. I got Secretariat. That's who Deontay is. Deontay Wilder's Secretariat. He about to run a race like people has never seen him run. He about to make history like people never thought he would make it. And he about to become 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Period.
Now, let me ask you this. You just removing yourself from the situation, you just being a fan and a historian, not even you in your career, and just as a fan and a historian in the sport. He wins this fight, regardless, knockout, just wins overall. Where do you rank this as a comeback story in the sport of boxing?
Top 3, easily. Top 3. Definitely top 3, because there's very, very few that believe it's going to get done. And even the ones that believe it's going to get done, they don't know the fashion that it's going to get done in. And that's what I know. We all are on the same team that believe Wilder going to do it again, for us that do believe. But I think I'm the only one that really, really believe in the fashion that he's going to do it. It's like he's never looked before. And that's what I can't wait for. Like, I'm not at the point of if he's going to win. My whole thing is how he's going to win. If it's not surgical, then I won't be impressed. I'll be happy that we got the win. But if it's not surgical and it's not coming from a systematic base, I won't be happy, and I can't. And even though we'll get the title back, then I can't wait till camp start again, because that is his whole thing, being calm, cool, collective. And I want him to have the same demeanor that he do when he be shooting these big ass AR-15s and all these big ass Uzis in his fucking gun range at home. I want him to have that same calmness and that same systematic demeanor that he have right there when he's shooting the big ass guns. I want that mindset in the ring when you have your guy hurt. That's the time to calm down and operate on these guys. The same way he kind of did Stavern the second time. Look at the way he knocked Stavern down that second fight and how he walked away. That's like a smooth criminal. That's very surgical. And that's the Deontay Wilder that I love right there. When he's thinking, when he's setting you up, when he's a sharpshooter. One of my favorite knockouts of him is when he knocked out David Long. Because he caught David Long right while David Long was trying to throw a punch. Deontay threw a short right here, boom, and then it was over. But he looked for that. And while David Long was going around, Deontay came straight. So I mean, I'm looking for the surgical standpoint of it. It's not about what he's going to do as far as me. This is my opinion. And this is what I'm looking for. It's about how he's going to do it. I mean, I believe he can go in there and beat Fury because this is somebody he knocked down and knocked out before. But, bro, you do this in a surgical form, and you do this from a systematic base, and you do this and you show humility, the sky's the limit for you. You're about to live your life forever on so many different levels. The dialogue would be different because people will say, not only does he hit hard, is he a great puncher, but, bro, the traps that he set to get that off, who's going to beat him?
Right.
And that's what I'm aiming for right there. That's his training. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm aiming for, stuff like that. I'm aiming for people to say, wow, look how he set that up.
And now, so many people, they say, and I always say this, so many people, they say he can't box. And I say, well, look at, first of all, knocking somebody out is an art.
Right.
And look at the manner he knocks him out. Every knockout is not the same. He's not just a brute coming forward. He's doing it on the back foot. He's coming forward. He's doing the side. He's doing it in so many different manners. Am I right when I say it's an art with him knocking people out? And the way he knocks out people is so different. It's not that he can't box. It's that he don't have to just be what you deem to be a double jab followed by the right hand. He can do it in so many different manners because he has athletic ability on top of it. Am I right when I say that?
Yeah, absolutely. But then there's some knockouts with the way Deontay is built. He's long, he's small waist, long, big, long limbs, but his body type. So we'll say if Deontay throw a right hook to the body and Mike Tyson throw a right hook to the body, Mike Tyson's will look systematically more skillful just because he's tucked, he's pit bull style, his arms is shorter, his build is different. Deontay's is going to look longer, the spread of his feet is going to look longer. So when he got guys hurt and he's just throwing punches, it makes it look even more wilder because how he's built.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem, man. Like, the way he finished Ollie Harrison, not how he set it up, how he finished him, that was very wild how he did that. The little 5-second ending when he fought Duopai, his feet was all over the place. The last finish, how he did Gerald Washington, not the shot that put Gerald in trouble, but how bro finished him. That was wild. When he had Fury hurt the first fight and Fury got up, he went wild. I can understand where people coming from, but my only problem is don't make it seem like he can't do the other stuff because he can't have.
Right.
So that's just my whole thing, Blue.
And that's my thing is people act like he's this way throughout the fight. No, it's when he gets you hurt.
It's when he gets you hurt.
And he's going to close it. He gets anxious.
Right.
And then it looks like you said, because he's long and rangy, it looks sloppy. But it's just because he's being aggressive at that point in time.
Absolutely. And he's just looking so good, man. He's looking so good, bro. Like even like, sometimes like even when he's not doing nothing, because I have this thing in training camp when he's sparring, and I'm always yelling at him, there's something always going on. There's something always going on. And that's my alert system to let him know that even when it feels like you're out of range, stay alert. And he's just doing it so well. Like his positioning, the position he comes out in, the reflexes, it's still boxing, obviously. And, we in this. And, can I say Deontay went through a whole training camp without taking good shots? No, fuck no. He took good shots, came back with them, stayed responsible, still showed humility. And that's what I asked for. Like, I didn't want a perfect training camp. I wanted Deontay to make perfect out of tough times. And that's what he did. And that's what I'm impressed with the most. Like, you know what I mean? So it's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blue, can you stay? Hold on. Because my phone get ready to die and these guys just coming.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so stay right there.
Okay.
All right.
So salute to each and every one of y'all. I'm going to get to your super chats, man. Kirk, you still there, Kirk? Dwayne Johnson, brother, in super chat said, Blue asked Malik if he believed he used something in his glove when he sparred him and bust his eardrum. I believe he did use something on him. Not a puncher. He's not a puncher like that.
Still here, Blue. Still here.
Okay. High Science 7, brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Who else we got? We got Stiff Jabs. I'll ask him about that. Stiff Jabs, brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, good evening, good brothers. Two things. Can Plant box Canelo like Usyk did Joshua? And I got the bomber in a good old-fashioned ring king knockout. Fury going to sleep. He not getting up this time. Salute. I'll ask you about
no.
Caleb Plant and
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Your diaper. I'm gonna take your diaper.
Alfred Yasharala, brother in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue. He says, salute, Blue and Kirk, Professor Malik Scott King. Can't wait for October 9th. 2-time heavyweight champ of the world. Stay blessed, guys. Salute to you, great brother. My brother, Jerron Purtle in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. Salute, Blue, Kirk, Malik Scott in chat. Back at us with another one. Yes, sir. Yeah, he'll be back in. He'll be back in. He'll be back in a second. I'm sorry I didn't want to interrupt him while, he's talking. Hey, Dari T, peace bless, Queen. How you doing in the super chat? Hey, Malik, Wilder seems very calm. I'm going to ask him. Yeah, I'll get to that, Dari T, as well. Boston Guru, what's going on? St. Louis Mick, my brother. We got Sir Allen Job, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. New Black Media. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 2K. Got my brother, Charles Edward Cheese, in the building. Dropping that. Salute to my brother, Charles Edward Cheese, in the building in the super chat. Dropping that 500 on your boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. Salute to my brother, Charles Edward Cheese, in the super chat. Dropping that 500 on us in the super chat. He said, Blue! Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. YouTube, brother in the super chat. Much love to you. Much love to you. So, yeah, once he come back on, I'll ask you those questions. Elijah Yisrael, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, Elijah Israel, new hit single for 2-time champ Deontay Wilder called I Want It Back. Blue, can you ask Malik to share it with Deontay? Thank you, brother. Oh, for sure. It's called I Want It Back. I got you. I got you, great brother. Let me just take a picture of that so I don't forget. I got you, great brother. Eli Israel. I got you. Who else we got? Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. Once again, dropping that 500 on us in the super chat. Who we got? I'm missing some. Battle Ready Fitness and Defense. My brother in super chat. Salute Blue, Kurt, and Malik. And King Malik, giving you guys your flowers still. Bomb Squad, hashtag 2-time. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, great brother. My brother Bo One in the super chat. Salute Blue and Kurt. Hellified show. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to come back in. I know says phone dying and he gotta address a few things. Historian, you there, great brother?
Yes, indeed. I'm still here.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So what you think so far? He said he coming back in.
Well, obviously he's been looking at Joe Lewis and Max Melling, and he's been studying tapes. I want to ask him what fight he's been looking at the most, and I want to ask him what punches he working on. He don't have to tell me, but I got some questions to ask him, and I can't wait till he come back. I'm excited for this fight.
Yeah, me too, Kurt, man. Angeline Soul, brother in the super chat. If Wilder doesn't KO or even knock down Fury, can he win if he gets this? If it goes the distance? And how confident would you be of getting the decision percentage wise? Oh, I think it go the distance. I think he could get a victory go the distance. Because his boxing ability is underrated, man. What you think, Kurt?
Yeah, he's shown that. He's shown that in the clips that he could box. It's perpetual motion, and people, I think they sleep by him knocking people out. He's a brutal knockout artist, but he could do more things than that. And I think people gonna be surprised come October 9th.
I agree. Reginald Rainey, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, "What's up, Blue? You gonna be at the fight? I will be there on the floor. Yeah, I'll be there, great brother. For sure, I'll be there. Music streaming. What's going on? And you know, a lot of people make a lot of his weight. You know how much he weighed. You know, Jay Martinez. What's going on? If he, you know, how much he gonna come in? You know, we put a lot of emphasis on all those things because we privy to that information today's time, unlike before. You know, today, unlike ever before, we privy to the information and things of that nature. So, you know, he said that, you know, there's no way he's coming in 209 like he did prior. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, so you know, man, this is gonna be epic in my opinion. Epic, man. I can't wait, man. Y'all should be excited, man. Y'all should be super excited, man, because history will be made. History will be made, man. And I don't have a doubt about it. And like you said, Tyson Fury, he's very confident in coming forward and pressing the fight because he has success doing it. D Lucky, what's going on? Hold on one second. Yeah, so Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? So I think that Tyson Fury is going to be very, very, very confident and maybe overconfident. You know. So, you know, it could be bad for Tyson Fury, and it's amazing because Big John Fury, he said the same thing. If my son comes with that same game plan that he had in the second fight, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. You know, and Kurt, what you think about him saying that they hoping that Tyson Fury is coming with the same game plan he had in that second fight? What you think about that, Kurt?
Well, it will make it easier for Deontay Wilder, but the Fury people, his father exclusively, is worried about Deontay Wilder. That's how much respect Deontay has. You knock a guy out. I mean, he got pasted the last fight, and you're worried about him, your son. But if Deontay Wilder used the game plan I think he's going to use, it's going to be a lot easier than I think it is. I don't know what's going to happen, but I got Deontay Wilder for the win.
Mm-hmm. As none of us do. It's all speculation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what's going to happen exactly in the fight. You know, you like to believe you know how it's going to play out, but you never.
My TV don't work.
What happened?
You know, so.
Okay.
LA Music Sound, California. What's going on? Yeah, next Saturday can't come soon enough, man. I agree, man. I still can't wait, man. I so can't wait, man. It's gonna be epic, man. It's definitely gonna be epic. So, man, yeah, if y'all can't be there, make sure you tune in because it's gonna be epic. Daniel Lowton, what's going on? I know they got a few things they're working on. Cinnamon Savage, my brother, he said you picking Wilder and Plant, Blue. Man, I'm picking Wilder for sure. Caleb Plant, I'm on the fence, man. My first initial thought is Canelo Alvarez. You know, that's what keeps coming to me. But I can see Caleb Plant winning that fight. You know what I mean? I can truly see Caleb Plant winning the fight. He has the confidence. He has all the tools necessary to beat Canelo Alvarez. And I can see him winning the fight. But can you bet against Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Can you really bet against Canelo? Like, I know there's a lot of speculation of things that took place, and I know he tested positive for a banned substance, combuterol, things of that nature. But can you really bet against Canelo Alvarez? You know what I mean? It's hard to do that, man. What you think, Kurt? It's hard to bet against Canelo Alvarez, man.
Yeah.
Because he's a good fighter, and he has a machine behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Don't
good.
make no noise.
It's good. It's hard to bet against him because I don't know if Caleb Plant could execute a game plan to beat him. He can, but he has the judges. He has a machine behind him, so it's pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
People making it hard for me to do the show, man. I'm ready to curse somebody out, yeah, but go ahead, Blue.
It's all good, Kurt, man. As long as they ain't bothering you, man, they ain't bothering us.
The CNAs, the nurses, they telling me to move back off my bed, and I'm telling them that I'm comfortable. They worry about me falling on the floor, and I'm like telling them I'm comfortable, and they see me with headphones in my ear, and I'm telling them I'm doing the show, and they constantly bother me, constantly, and I'm getting pissed off. Go ahead, Boo.
Long as you're all right, historian, that's all that matters, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
I know how that could be. It's amazing, man. Yeah, so it just makes it hard for me, Kurt, to bet against him. I like the confidence in Caleb Plant. I like his skill set, but at the same time, Kurt, it's hard to bet against Canelo Alvarez, man. Like you say, he's a good fighter. I know, he tested positive for the clenbuterol. I know all of that stuff took place. But still in all, he's still a good fighter, man. I think those things just help him with his stamina, if anything, didn't help him get faster. I don't believe, he's still a good fighter, man. You still got to win the fight. Boston Groove, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, did you see Plant arguing, fighting with Jose at the gym again? I saw the old videos, but again. And Kurt, what do you think of Caleb Plant saying that they still have yet to be tested? And that Canelo didn't refuse the 12-week testing program.
It's mysterious. It's like he hiding something. I mean, he could be innocent, but when you've been caught before and you refuse and you mysteriously ain't been tested, it raises eyebrows. So we have to keep an eye on what's going to happen with the testing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I don't understand that. And then they wonder why we question what's going on down there.
Listen, when you have 4 fighters that tested positive for banned substance, it's people's going to be alarmed.
Mm-hmm. You and Curry, you just can't not. I'm not going to do it. Like, now obviously there's 2 sides to the coin, and we just listen to Caleb Plant's side. But I mean, it just raises the eyebrows simply because you have Eddie Reynoso now has 4 fighters that tested positive for a banned substance, and Caleb Plant is saying he asked for a 12-week testing program and he didn't do it. That just raises the eyebrow.
Right.
There you go. You back.
Oh, baby, my fault. Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's all good. It's all good,
Got my
King.
charge and everything now.
We know you're busy.
It's good, baby.
Yeah, Kurt. So go ahead, Kurt. What you wanted to ask him?
Malik,
What's up, Kurt?
like you, I study a lot of historic fights. It seems you make reference to the 1938 Max Mellon Joe Louis fight where Joe Louis cracked Max vertebrae. Do you see that type of fight of Wilder fighting? You don't have to give away the game plan if you don't want.
I will say that's the intent. That's the intent, to punch through him, and not just punch through him concerning the head. Like, I want Deontay to really be beating Tyson Fury up. And I mean that from the arms, the shoulders, the hips, do whatever he want to play. If Fury want to make it a dirty fight at times like he did before, we'll show him very early again that that's not what he want to do. And
You see Tate, Malik?
oh, for me to come back, yeah, sorry about that, man. Crazy, bro. Shit, crazy, little bro. He's gonna make it uncomfortable for him, man. Like none of that, a lot of that shit that was going on that second fight, it won't be going on. It won't be going on here in the trilogy. And I've never seen a one-punch knockout artist be created. I've never seen that. But from what Sugar Hill say, Tyson Fury is now a one-punch knockout artist. So I'm anxious to see all of this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm really enjoying this ride because, you know, if he is all of a sudden a one-punch knockout, because he's saying he a one-punch knockout artist at the same time that I'm hearing Jared Anderson is the one who almost had him knocked out with one punch in sparring.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I don't know, man. But that comes with Fury, the whole enigma thing. That's why I made sure that Deontay would just be ready for anything that he brings to the table. Because it's just never no telling. If he wants to box and run, Deontay won't follow him around. He'll cut him off and beat him up. If he wants to come forward like he did last time, Deontay would show him very early that that's a wrong game plan. And like I just said, like in my opinion, he's just in the ring. Deontay can make this fight as easy as he wants to. If he wanted to be the most easiest fight in his career, he could do that. If he wanted to turn this thing into a whole Chinese arithmetic problem, then he could do that too. It's all up to Deontay. Fury is just a chump in the ring. He has no say with this kind of Deontay. It's all up to Deontay. Whatever it is he wants to do, he could do. If you want to make it hard, he can make it hard. If you want to make it easy night work and get his check and go home and finish building all this land and collecting all these acres and doing everything he adding to his castle, then it's up to him, man. But like, you know, what he does have is the tools and the ability to make this fight do whatever it is he wanted to do.
Now, let me ask you this, because obviously with all the speculation and things that took place in the second fight, said Tyson Fury is going to be viewed with a magnifying glass. How you guys go about with the testing and who's going to watch his hands get wrapped and things of that nature with the gloves and all of that? How y'all going about that?
We're gonna have 2 or 3 team members just watching over everything. As far as the blood testing and go, that's Al, that's Shelly, that's Deontay. It's just that all T's are crossed and all I's are dotted, Blue, like everything. Because you got to realize he already have he already have an eye on him now because all that, you know, accusations and stuff like that. So there won't be no funny business. And it won't be no funny business, not because, you know, because one thing about Deontay, he's no cheater. He just wants you to earn it the right way, the way he do. You know what I mean? And everybody's in place to play their part on this team. Everybody, man. Like, it's been a real pleasure. This prime example.
I think your sound went out again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
This team is a prime example of if you're in a room full of people and you know everything, you're in the wrong room. Because we all have our own jobs, but we all ask each other for advice concerning the other's job. My big brother, Joey Scott, is Deontay's strength and conditioning trainer. Joey Scott helps me with certain things when it comes to boxing, about how Deontay feels, certain things I should work on with him that he may see. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? JD's is the strategist and the manager. It's just so much. Don House is here now. Like, I'm like a kid in a candy store, man. I'm proud to not to know everything. You know what I mean? And I'm taking advantage of everything. I'm embracing this moment. The teachers that taught me coming up in this game, from Joe Goosens to Fred Jenkins to Emmanuel Stewart to Harold Shadow Knight to fucking Al Mitchell, so many great teachers have groomed me for this moment. And I'm just fully confident in the job I've been doing, and I'm fully confident in the person I've been doing the job with. which is Deontay Wilder. And I'm proud of him already, because I know for what he's done in training camp, the reward has to be beautiful at the end of this life.
That's why he get it.
Now, like you said, you yourself have been in the sport, man. Now that you're in a training position, you always been teaching and training people and things of that nature. But now at this level, like you said, with this high profile athlete with Deontay Wilder, and you yourself being a high profile athlete in the sport of boxing, when it comes to fighters having unfair advantages and there being banned substance in the sport of boxing, what's your thoughts on all of that, man? Because this is a sport. You ain't hitting a baseball. You're not dribbling a basketball. You're hitting a human being, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Right. I just think it's the easy way out. But it's the easy way out for those that have tons of insecurities. You know what I mean? I could tell you who never have used anything, and that's the hardest punch in the history of the sport, Deontay Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson never used anything. These guys, real killers don't have a track record of this kind of stuff because they already know that people's lives are on the line fighting them, and their lives are on the line fighting other people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with it. I think it's uncalled for. I think it's unnecessary. I think whoever gets caught, this thing that's going on now where people are getting caught and they're still fighting for world titles the next week, is awful. It's awful. There is no reprehend. There's nothing being done to stop it. And from that perspective, boxing is turning itself into a joke because there's no price to pay for this kind of shit. Like it just really the price is very, very light. The price, it motivates the cheaters to take the chance to do it again. And I'm just happy like no one on my side does that kind of shit. And I don't know, man. I'm like, Boo. I don't know, man. I'm so focused on Deontay, bro, that I really, really, really these last few months has been like, I mean, I haven't thought about nothing but Deontay and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, he says to people, I'm living in these guys' head. Yes, you are living in my head. Yes, but that is a very bad place for you to be living in my head because I'm marinating you. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be that I always be that kind of teacher and that kind of trainer, Blue, that when my fighter is fighting to whoever the opposition is, we're marinating that person. I'm going to identify the way that man walk, talk, sleep, shit, box. How does he hold humility? How do he act with uncomfortable situations? Like that the opposition becomes my life. And that's what has happened since Deontay hired me. Tyson Fury has become a huge part of my life because I do nothing but film study the guy. I do nothing but do homework and do research on him. And now you can't forget, this is not some stranger to me. This is someone I shared the ring with. That we come up in the same time. You know what I mean? So it's real educational for me. It's very helpful for Deontay, but I feel sorry for the opposition because I'm very geekish and sick with it when it comes to the film study game.
Now speaking of that, somebody asked the question. When you sparred Tyson Fury, you mentioned that your eardrum was broken, and a lot of we saw a few of his sparring partners say that he took the padding out the glove in their sparring session. Do you think that happened with you possibly when you sparred him?
Well, one, the thing that happened with my ear, like my ear never really was like busted. That was me not being able to hear out of my ear, and I just assumed it was busted. So I take that back. It may have been busted, but that wasn't like diagnosed by a doctor. I got hit in the ear after my third time sparring him. I continued to spar him. But then when I couldn't hear Peter talking to me one day in sparring, I was like, that's it for me. Like, this is me. I'm getting ready to have fights and stuff. No, I'm not. Like, no, it's over. And do I think that probably was the case? There's no telling. There's no telling. I'm not going to put that on him, though. But what I can put on him is with Nick, what's the guy named Nick Asbury?
Nicholas Asbury.
Nicholas Asbury. What I can say is that what happened right there is evidence of it. It's evidence of what I can say is when he fought Christian Hammer, there was issues with tampered thumbs, as if you're trying to thumb somebody in the eye. Everything with Tyson Fury, no one is making up. we all have these reasons to think this stuff.
Right.
All of us.
Right.
Like we all have, bro, like, you know, and he knows that. No one is like, because it comes across like, all right, Blue, I'm going to tell you like this. Where I'm from the heart of North Philadelphia. My mom got high before. My dad got high before. I have cousins that were strung out and came back. I have grandma to alcohol recovery, then came back. In my community, what Fury did, you don't really get applauded for. You get like a thumbs up and keep up the good work, but people don't feel sorry for you. And then that become your light, or you become some type of motivation because it's seen all the time.
Right.
I'm from that. That has, what I've noticed, that has been a part of Fury's marketing. I ain't gonna say scheme, but that has been a part of his marketing tool, you can say. Him coming back from that, which is a hell of a battle to come back from. But it's like, my nigga, you was getting high, you went into depression, and you came back.
Right.
All right, cool.
Right.
We come from that, so it's not a real thing. So I'm saying that to say, like, him coming back from that and using that as a part of his marketing is, I don't know, like that. Any type of way, I respect Tyson Fury. It has nothing to do with him using that right there. I respect Tyson Fury because what he did in Germany against Vladimir Klitschko. I respect Tyson Fury because he fought Derek Chisora southpaw and stopped him from a southpaw stand. I respect Tyson Fury because after 2 or 3 years of being off, he took on the most hardest punch in the history of the sport and hold a good counter. All that other shit, I don't like. That's not what. So I'm saying that I don't feel sympathy for him, and that doesn't distract me from his other allegations. I don't look at Tyson Fury and say, well, he came back from depression and drugs, so forget about the whole Nicholas Asbury story. That's proof right there. No, that's not how it go. This is not no sympathy party. I don't like that. That doesn't mean nothing to me. If you get caught cheating, and people have legitimate evidence against you, you're a cheater.
Right.
I don't care what type of drug battle you came from. You still got this shit going on over here that you're guilty of. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I think that was the case with me when they boxed me? I doubt it. Like, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't know because I'm not looking for that kind of shit. I'm just going to go box, grab a few dollars, pay some bills for my kid, like, and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? I just wouldn't know. But is it a chance from that happened? Yes. Why would I say it's a chance that happened? Because of the history of the person I was boxing, who's known for this kind of stuff.
Now, with that said, how do you view, like you said, Tyson Fury became a big part of your life? How do you view Tyson Fury overall? Because of those things, a lot of people say he ain't a good fighter. You know, because he
no. Tyson Fury, he's not a good fighter. He's almost a great actual boxer. He's a very, very good boxer. Very, very good fighter. I wouldn't be so obsessed with beating him and defeating him with Deontay if he wasn't a real threat. Tyson Fury has made me better and has made my level of coaching 10 times better right off the start of my coaching career because I'm starting off basically going against someone that's considered a top dog in the division. So it's like my IQ has always been raising. So imagine my IQ going against a great coach like Sugar Hill. That's greatness is in his corner. Sugar Hill knows the art and the craft of boxing. Tyson Fury is a very, very good fighter. Very good fight. I ain't taking credit from somebody that deserve it. The same way I could say Tyson Fury is a very, very good fighter, I say the same energy with he has some allegations over here that need to be explained. Just because you're a good fighter, I tell you that don't mean I ignore this other shit you got going on over here. I call things how I see it. Can Tyson Fury fight? Hell yeah, man. If you don't know what you're doing, or even if you know what you're doing and you're not on point, he will beat the shit out you. If you can fight, you're in with a hell of a fight fighting him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but at the same time, is he very vulnerable? Shit, yeah. Can he be hit? Shit, yeah. Did Olin Wallen give him a hell of a fight? Shit, yeah. Did Steve Cunningham knock him down with an overhand right? Shit, yeah. Has he been knocked down by overhand rights before? Shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His vulnerability, guess what? Is something else that makes him almost considered very, very good and entertaining. You know what I mean? But just because that makes it entertaining don't mean I'm going to ignore those, because I'm not going to praise those when those are actual weaknesses why you're vulnerable.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Bro, you can't get knocked down by basically cruiserweights and you make it seem, and people make it seem like why they don't know why I think Deontay Wilder is going to knock him out. No, it doesn't go like that. Like, no. He's a very good fighter, man. He has a great trainer in his corner, Sugar Hill. I have a lot of respect for Sugar Hill. We share the camp together with Charles Martin. I actually, I think Sugar Hill's training Julian J. Rock Williams. I recommended Sugar Hill to J. Rock when J. Rock was making a move from his trainer. I recommended Sugar Hill. I don't know, man. I really just love it because I know who we're going against. And when you know, when you have humility of who you're going against, you gotta humble yourself in an aggressive way. And what I mean by that is this: I have to know what you're dealing with. You have to know their strengths. I know the strengths of my opposition, and it's my job to take everything Tyson Fury do good away, and Deontay beat him up to get done what we need to get done, and that's what we've been working on.
We got Playmaker and Entertainment Quan L brother in Super Chat. He said, "Hey, what you think about Canelo versus Plant, and how you think Robert Helenius is going to do in a rematch with Adam Kalnaki? Blessings to Wilder and Malik. Redemption's day is upon us. 100."
Absolutely. Thank you. I think Robert, if he could still walk Adam into the traps, because Adam is just going to come forward. He come forward fighter. If he has that same game plan, just come forward and fall into the traps that Robert's going to do, then he'll get clipped again. If he can make some kind of adjustment, like Adam is tough, and I boxed Adam when I was, when we was, I don't know when, but we used to spar when I was training in Jersey. Good young fighter, man. He lost to Robert though, and Robert Helenius is a very tricky, heavy-handed, unorthodox type of fighter. So that fight is still good. I'm going with Robert for another stoppage. What else did he say? I'm sorry. What else you say, brother?
Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez. How you see that fight?
Good one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Caleb Plant versus Canelo. Before the fight was made, I was like, "Oh, this guy Caleb Plant is going to beat Canelo," because I was totally on the Caleb Plant thing, the highlights. When I did my own film study of, I'm like, this guy does some tricky stuff, and he sets up everything he do as feints and decoys before, like almost everything he do, which is such a good thing because that's a lost art. Feints and decoys before your operations being done is a lost art. But Caleb has that down plan, which means he come from a good school, and he has Don House in his corner. But I had to look at who he was doing all of these good things to. And I've never seen him operate on no one with a resume like Canelo Alvarez. I never seen him operate on no one at Canelo Alvarez level. You know what I mean? And we gonna see. I mean, we really gonna see, man. It's a tough one because Caleb got all the skills in the world. But the question is, can you have all the skills in the world? Can you keep Canelo Alvarez off of you with all the skills in the world? And you've never fought someone at that level in a fight, not in a gym, not sparring. He's never fought a Canelo. Canelo has been in there with tricky guys, southpaws, unorthodox. He's seen it all. And some of them guys, I thought Laura beat Canelo. Laura beat. But everybody else, I thought Canelo beat pretty convincing. That's been slick, tough, strong. Like, it's a tough fight, man. I think if I was a betting man, though, I would put my money on Canelo.
Jack T. brother in Super Chat. He said, "Do you think Sugar Hill help Canelo help Tyson Fury cheat at any time?"
No, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill is a very honorable man. He comes from the cloth of Emmanuel Stewart. He come from the cloth of Emmanuel Stewart. He come from the cloth. But it's just no telling in this game. But if I had to bet on it, I would say Sugar Hill wasn't in on it or is not in on it. Like, you know what I mean? But it's never no telling. Like in boxing, you really can't trust nobody, especially when it comes to the opposition. But me knowing Sugar Hill, I don't believe so. No.
Kev M, brother in Super Chat. Malik, Deontay is my favorite boxer. Much love to both of you brothers. If Fury tries the same game plan to come forward, how would you guys counter that?
Well, how we would count? What I can say is this: it will play into our hands in a major way if he come with the same game plan, in a major way. But I also can promise you this: if he come with that same game plan, I can almost guarantee you that game plan will switch immediately once he see what Deontay feels like, once he see what Deontay is doing, and once he see this is not the same Wilder that it was that February that we fought.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we gotta, Deontay has so many different dimensions of things he can do if Fury is backing up. He got different dimensions of things he could do if Fury is coming forward. He got different dimensions of things he want to do if Fury want to be close and make it rough. If you want to turn this to a real dirty fight, Deontay, he does that very well. If he wants to turn this into like whatever it is he wants to do, the answer won't be enough. It won't be enough. And that's the best way I just could put it, man. Like, I'm so proud of Deontay. I told him the other day, man, I'm calling stuff out now. I'm not getting it in 5 seconds. He's doing this stuff with audacity and gall. I got this thing when he's sparring, and I'm telling him certain things to do. And guess what I'm telling him, Blue? I'm telling him, I don't care if he know the other guy know. I'm saying this loud. I don't care if he know that you're going to do it, still throw it. I don't care if he know it's coming, still throw it. People have this thing. Well, you guys have shown video clips. Don't y'all think y'all showing too much? Fight night is different. Me and Deontay ain't really showing y'all shit. Like, we're not showing y'all our real stuff. Like, we're showing y'all some intentful, cool little stuff. But y'all our game plan is in 5 or 10 different dimensions. There's no way we don't even have the time to show y'all stuff. Not that we would. But listen to this, and I don't want people ever to forget this. 40 people, including myself, knew Deontay was going to throw a right hand. None of us could stop it. 50 people knew Floyd Mayweather had that crossover defense. Nobody could stop it. 48 people knew Rocky Marciano was going to come forward. No one can stop it. So many people knew Tyson's favorite combination was the bolo right hook to the body, right up into cut to the head. No one could stop it. They knew Pernell Whitaker was going to be slick. No one could stop it. They knew Chavez was going to come forward and throw the liver shots. No one can stop it. The point is, you have to have the audacity, gall, nerve, and heart to say, okay, they knew Muhammad Ali was going to dance. No one could stop it. This is the mindset George Foreman used to have when he used to just walk to opponents and control them and move them, because he had the attitude that he's putting on these guys that you're just in the ring. I'm going to do what I want. You have no say-so here. If they feel as though that they could capitalize off of things that they're seeing in some clips of us training, we dare them to capitalize. We dare them to. We dare them. Then do it. Because when I see Tyson Fury training, I don't look at that and say, oh, I'm glad he showed us that because look how he do that. That shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Like Deontay Wilder's a new Deontay, rejuvenated, remotivated, rededicated, re-everything. I'm happy everybody's enjoying the clips. It's the first time he's ever done a training camp like that. And that's because the progress he have shown, I didn't mind people seeing it, and I still don't. I just dare a motherfucker to stop it. I dare a motherfucker to capitalize off of it. I dare a motherfucker to know what's coming and do something about it. Like, show us. Don't tell us that you're going to capitalize off of our clips. Show us. Because that's some shit that sounds cool. That sounds cute. Don't you guys think y'all showing too much? What? We ain't showing nothing. Like, what we showing? Like, this is boxing. This is fighting. We're not giving no game plans away. We have 5 to 10 dimension game plans. Like, there is no, we don't have like one game plan.
Right.
No. You can't have one game plan fighting with Fury.
Right. Joe Townsend,
that's why I keep reiterating, we'll have an answer for whatever it is that he do.
That Fury brings to the table. Salute, brother Joe Townsend in the super chat, dropping the dub on us. He said, salute Polaris Blue, the historian, and King Scott. My pre-fight cigar will be the Leaf by Oscar Maduro. After the destruction, I will have a how you say it? Gurkha Grand Reserve. I appreciate you, brother Malik. Hashtag
Oh, he gonna have a Gurkha.
Yeah, Gurkha.
Oh, and my man, he gonna get the Leaf by Oscar too. That's
Yeah.
what I'm about to smoke tonight when I do my film study. I got the that's what I got right now. I got the Leaf by Oscar, the dark leaf by Oscar that I'm use tonight with my film study, man. That's probably one of my favorite cigars right now. The Leaf by Oscar, and also, brother, what's his name?
Robert Townsend.
Robert Townsend.
Joseph Townsend. Joseph Townsend.
Joseph, what I need you to do, brother, is go and grab that New World by AJ Fernandez. It's the best cigar on the market. It's the most consistent cigar in the market. It pulls smooth every time. You can have it in the morning. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is the most consistent cigar in the world. I haven't had one bad one yet. Every mood that I am in, this cigar matches it. Also, if you can find this, it's not an ancient cigar. It's vintage as far as the time. Room 101 had a cigar. It's called the Big Payback. Make sure you smoke that on the morning of the night. Let that be one of your celebration cigars too. It's by Room 101. It's called the Big Payback cigar. That's their series of it's called. It's a bunch of cigars out, man. Make sure you if you ever want to talk cigar shit, man, just hit me on Instagram, brother. Message me. I always shoot. My goal is I'm trying to be more and more of a multi-plus cigar connoisseur, man. I'm just a connoisseur now, but I'm getting better and better. So just get at me, brother.
Yes, sir. Brother Boom in the super chat. Malik, I'm one of Wilder's biggest fans. Two things. I need one of those Bomb Squad shirts, and tell Wilder to bring a championship fight to Atlanta, please.
It's funny you say that because that's been one of his main I ain't gonna say that's been in one of his main conversations lately, is that he's going to do a fight in Atlanta, one of his title defenses when he get it back, and it's because his place overlooks the whole Atlanta, so it's like he envisions to actually have a fight there, defend a title at a place he can actually look at the dome of where his title fight is going to be at. So that's ironic that you bring it up. Deontay have talked to me about that a few times about having a championship fight in Atlanta. And as far as the T-shirts, brother, look on his website. Look on his site. I believe they restocked on there and just see what you see. I think those T-shirts are up there. If not, man, just DM me, man. And if I can help you, I will. If I can't, please don't judge me.
Von TV, brother in the super chat, dropping a dub on us. He said, who do you think is the better boxer, Fury or Usyk? He said, you have Wilder looking really good. I got my money on Wilder by knockout.
Good, brother. Very good bet. I think Tyson, that's a very good question because they both have advantages on each other. But I think what makes Usyk's better is because it doesn't come from it comes from a more strategic and not jittery place. Like, I think Tyson, that's a very good question. Very good question, actually. Very good question. Because Usyk set traps in his own way, and he keeps a high guard up while he's setting traps. A lot of people can't set those kind of traps Usyk set with the high guard up. Most people set traps, and their hands is a little low when they're in the cross defense. Usyk set traps into the high guard. He has a lot of audacity when he's boxing from a strategy point of view. Tyson Fury is very, very jittery. I've watched him pump fake 6-7 times before throwing 2 punches. He has good feet when he wants. I don't know. That's a good question, man. As far as the more pure boxer, though, I would have to go with Usyk, and I would have said this if he would have won or lost against AJ. You can go back and check my track record, bro, about how I've always talked good about this guy and talked about his skill set because he's one of the most guys I actually enjoyed and learned from boxing. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like it's very weird you could be in the ring and actually, I'm talking about, bro, like the notepad is out while I'm in there boxing. And he's earning everything because you got to realize I'm not the easiest person to hit. So he's earning everything he has to get. But the way it's just positioning that he put me in. I actually had to call my good friend and one of the best teachers in the world, Barry Robinson from A Million Styles of Boxing. I always speak of this guy. I was in Usyk camp one time, and Usyk was giving me fits. I called Barry. I said, Barry, I really can't get to him how I want. And Barry gave me some very, very, very good tactics that helped me out boxing Usyk, and I was able to give Usyk a lot more better work than I was giving him at first. And it's not that he was running me out the ring or nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't able to get to him how I want, and I knew what I was doing wasn't going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Barry Robinson, talked to Barry, and Barry gave me good foundational, fundamental stuff that offset Usyk, and just helped me, deal with his rhythm and deal with his timing a lot better. And it was good experience for me. And Usyk is very, very, very good strategic, foundational type of fighter, man. Very good technically sound.
Scorpio, the slim fella, brother says, salute, Boo Bud. In the chat, how many rounds you think is going to go, Malik? Hashtag bomb squad all day.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not shocked that Deontay get Fury out in the first 5 rounds. That wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if Deontay just beat him up for 12 rounds. It wouldn't shock me whichever way Deontay, like, bro, Fury is just in there. He's really just there. He's just a chump in the ring that Deontay is going to be operating on and setting traps on and like really, putting leather on him. And Deontay is, he punched through the target.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those fighters that even if he missed, he had put himself way out of position just because he's punching with so much might and strength that if that shit land, you're in trouble. We're fighting somebody that has a lot of body.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of body. He has a lot of arms, a lot of legs. It's a lot of body out there for us to get at. And that's what we're going to do, man. We're gonna beat this dude up until he go. And if he don't go, he'll be extremely, extremely sore. He will not be the same fighter that he once was, because this kind of beating that Deontay will put on him over 12 rounds, it just won't be sufficient for his future.
Yep. Brother FBA 7B1, he said, talk your ish, Malik.
Yeah.
Messiah says, salute, soldier. Please have the ref check his glove when Fury gets in the ring. Fury is very slick. Yeah. And got one last question, man. Go and let him get out of here, man. So let's see. Uh-oh. I don't know
Blue, you coming out Vegas, Blue?
Oh, for sure. I'll be there Monday night.
My man.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's what I really meant to say. What day you get out there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, it's like what day? That's what I was trying to hear.
Yeah, I'll be there Monday night. Jay Miller, last question. He said, has Wilder worked on his leg strength? He'll need every bit of it to withstand Fury's grappling tactics.
Let's address 2 things in that. The grappling tactics. Like I said, if that's what he wants to do, Deontay is prepared for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Scott, Deontay's strength and conditioning trainer, have done a very, very good job.
Yeah, your sound went out.
Hello?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Can you see me, Blue?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. Yeah. Joey Scott on a very
The service down there is not the best, man. Neil Conway, brother, he said, Malik, I appreciate your depth and respect for others and yourself. I have been happy to see Deontay having that fire again. Blessings for you all.
Yeah. Thanks.
I can see you, champ.
Okay, cool. Like I was saying, Blue, if that dude want to grapple, if that dude, whatever it is he want to do, Deontay, he'll be prepared for it, man. And he's been prepared for it. This dude has went through a lot to get this trilogy back. Because as you know, they was trying to go buy him. This is not a fight Fury was trying to get. This is a fight that Deontay had to push and demand to get because it was deserved.
Right.
And it was agreed upon. It was contractual. So He's ready, man. He's ready.
Can't wait. Well, I appreciate you, King, coming through, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get out of here. I know you got long days, film study, and everything else going on. So I'll see you next week for sure.
All right, brother. Hit me when you land, man. Because if you want to get something done, you already. It's not even a question, dude.
Yes, sir. You already know, King. I appreciate you 1,000%.
All right. Love you, brother.
Blessings.
Peace.
Blessings. So there you have it. Malik King Scott, man, in the building, man. I try to get everybody questions, man, but, you know, he got a busy day. You know, he still got work to do tonight. So we got to let him, you know, try to get to everybody, but we got to let him go ahead and handle business. High Hop TV, brother. He said, Malik, tell Wilder we need a parade in T-Town when he get those belts back. For sure, I'll let him know that. Hardcore Boxing News, brother. He said Wilder stops Fury in 8. Kenny, brother, in Super Chat, would you train Joshua for upcoming rematch? People are suggest that he changed his coach. Would you take him if he asks for your help? That would be very difficult because let's say Malik trains him and he beats Usyk in a rematch, then that would mean that Joshua will have to look for another trainer for him to fight because obviously he's going to train Deontay. So, you know, I mean, I think Kenny, I think that's self-explanatory. That can't happen unless Wilder retired, not while they're competing against one another. Salute to my brother Kenny in the Super Chat. So let me get on out of here, man. I know the historian was having issues and they was bothering him. He was agitated. So I know he checked out, man. I appreciate y'all, man, coming through, man. Yeah, Kurt, he was just, I could hear the nurses coming in and he was agitated by it. So I think he just clicked off. Salute my brother Renee Box Young in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Renee Box Young. So I appreciate y'all, man. Let me get up off of here, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Tomorrow we'll be back on with another special guest tomorrow. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.